Welcome. Hello. Happy New Year, liches.
Ooh, New Year, new liches.
We're here for session 4 of Iron Lich Gaming's Shattered Sun. So, Arrn'ess, god of sun, the architect of Noctum, crafted Docca Terra and breathed life into his creation. The light of Arrn'ess was praised as the country flourished and the dawn of man began to grow. Neo-Sun was established, and the Sun Citadel was the heartbeat of the region. As the age of enlightenment fractured, the seeds of Primus were planted, and a new age began to take root. The shadow of despair and treachery spread like wildfire, consuming the brothers and sisters of Docca Terra. Disciples were exiled and extinguished as the merciless hand of the betrayer tightened his grip on mankind. With one final stroke, the sound of death was whispered with the flash of a shattering sun. Stars dimmed and the moon rose as the cover of dusk enveloped the land of the Solaire. The crown of twilight was introduced as the cultivating hand of Primus rained down. And that's the end of our session. And we'll see y'all next week. Happy New Year. No.
Great job. Yeah.
Where does the Sun Citadel still stand somewhere?
As far as you know, I mean, it's probably in ruins.
Okay.
But that's I've been working that on our intro. Been writing out our intro like we did last time.
Oh, nice.
So,
You're gonna try to record it and put it out there.
yeah, we're gonna.
Do what
It's
we did last time?
still in rough draftish form, but. I just wanted to give everyone watching a little bit of a hint, give a little bit of lore to the players, and on our last session, session 3, our brave recruits of the Mist decided to go to Larlathair to see who the champion might be and to discuss what you could possibly do. After speaking with him and then realizing and understanding that, wow, this is Arrn'ess's brother that's going to be fighting this champion. Y'all spoke with him for a little bit, Varric, and he was almost the opposite of Arrn'ess. Very outgoing, witty, smiled a lot more, was more willing to joke around.
Not such an asshole.
The older brother definitely has more of a personality, and where Arrn'ess is more serious. You decided to try to broker a deal with Larlathair to see how you could get your brother out. Y'all discussed possibly buying him out, right? And the price was a little too steep, maybe so steep it was unattainable. Y'all discussed maybe y'all going in the pits yourselves to try to earn coin for Larlathair to get him out. And y'all discussed maybe, okay, one large fight will get him to make enough money to finally let Varric go. He said he was going to bring in multiple champions from the region. It was going to be the grandest Champions League that anyone's ever seen. And all of the Dominion of Lost Wreck, all of Docca Terra. He was going to be the one well known for bringing this together. So after realizing this, y'all kind of head back towards. Actually, you go to the Fighters Guild to put your names down to finally become your own gladiator. You get your 5 copper and a smack on the ass, and go on your merry way. Jasper decides, with more of these competitors, more of these fights coming up, I'm not much of a Pitts guy. Kyle, that is. Sorry, Kyle Pitts. I guess. Really good. Screaming fancy. But you go back into Zane's L&L, and you purchase possibly some ingested poison to maybe help with the fight in a couple more weeks.
Zane's L&L. That's fucking hilarious.
As you know, the fight will be tomorrow midday. Just so y'all remember, the fight will be where y'all are at now. So
Okay.
y'all head back. Poor Driston Durdale doesn't understand what coin is, and he runs into the Lux and drops his 5 copper down and immediately loses on rolling a 12.
Trying to make it big.
7-11, rolled the 12, unfortunately lost. As he, regardless of being upset, whispers and strolls into the Summer Court and Old Row, into Poor Man's Row.
Poor man's row.
As you go in, there's about 4 hefty gentlemen, mallets at their sides, discussing, looking a little rough, with a darker brownish red kind of coats and cloaks on. A couple of Goliaths and a couple of half-orcs. You kind of look up at Woodrow as he nods at you with a shrug of his large frame. And the rest of your party walks in. Give them a bit of a a sly heads up as Arrn'ess wastes no time into walking towards the recruiter of the Oxhearts. He introduces himself as, I have written this down, Ziggy Zuron, and he's here to see if you might be interested in joining these Oxhearts. We're right on the border of the Mist and Oxhearts, and they could do well. As y'all are like, the Mist is kind of where we're leaning towards. They get pretty, as Arrn'ess is getting pretty bold, and our lion barbarian Orion puts an arm on the shoulder of the recruiter, showing true intimidation to him. As he says, well, if you're not going to join the Oxhearts, maybe this inn will burn down one night. And as Jasper will not allow any foolery in his bar, especially threats, especially threats, a fight ensues as Woodrow pulls out the sawed-off from the bar. Everyone draws weapons and a fight occurs. Brute gets manhandled outside as another Oxheart comes in, and you dispatch all of your enemies except you save Ziggy Zuron. Our pretzel maker saves Ziggy Zuron with an intercept and takes 10 damage from our barbarian in rage. Finally lifts him from his stupor. After heated discussions, after threats from both sides, you decide and can't come to an agreement that maybe y'all could work together, or maybe this never happened. It's the trust isn't there, just like most enemy clans in the underground, in the underbelly of Clarion. You tie them up, you make a decision as Driston and Winder go to the Luxon to try to look for a member of the Mist, as the rest of the crew, Mara, Tara, Lara, gets the water pails and the towels and starts scrubbing this place clean. Couldn't have. That's perfect. Excellent. Stopped.
Excellent recap.
Pay me now.
That was
Hey, D&D Beyond, let's get on your stream.
right?
All right, and that's where we are. As
After seeing
y'all
that
rolled
map the other day, I want to take over their fucking territory.
see, I'm gonna print out the territory map to give y'all instead of that map.
Bro, we could get some expo markers. We could get expo
They
markers.
got a
Yeah,
shitty
so-
neighborhood.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. But we'll just say y'all rolled. I think pretty decent to know, like, we got all the blood and everything out of here, and I mean,
Hey, the
You
guard
do a
doesn't
good
come
job.
poking around a whole lot anyway.
yeah.
We need to make sure those bodies go downstream. They're in the sewer. We don't want them clogging up nothing and drawing the eye of anybody.
Yeah, that's the other good thing about the map too. Is like now we know where we're at, and we can see the layout. So your shop is backed up
I'm
to
still
the
at your
wall.
bar, right?
So there's probably a little alley back there.
Yeah, there's an
me
alley and a
you're still at the
gutter.
bar. And then there's that well
I'm gonna
over
pull
there.
out, my hunting knife and use my survival skills to quarter up the bodies a little bit, like I'm setting a
'em
bait
up.
trap, so I can kind of throw it down into the sewer
Yeah.
a little bit easier.
all the turtles look up at you. No, bro, it's pizza. As you do know, there are the rats that run this underbelly of the city. So you will be getting a sewer layout.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
And you will be getting a territory map hopefully this week. So as long as we are in this city, trying to give you more detailed of the city on purpose, so y'all have routes that you can take instead of me giving you like memory, and like pretty much me giving you where you can go. Y'all can decide. Y'all know the territories of what's good or bad.
Very
you might
cool.
have beef later on, so it'll be pretty cool for
we're
y'all
gonna
to be
have
able
beef.
to.
Definitely like to talk to these
thought you were a
rat
vegan.
people.
Yeah, exactly. So.
That is a common misconception about
So
druids.
we'll go towards Windor, and
Cycle of life.
y'all obviously cleaned up after this.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, I cleaned up. I changed
Carry
from
the
the nice
bodies.
clothes I was wearing when we went to the casino to my old clothes. Now I'm back in my leather strap, my
Makes I guess I'm gonna rub
Bear
the blood
pelt.
off my
Leaf
plate.
skirt.
Did you leave your weapons back
yeah.
at
So
Summer
I've
Court?
left my staff behind. The
Can I
whole
carry
time.
my shield? Oh, like on my back.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
So,
I don't have my sling on me. I'll leave that behind.
Fortunately, you have a Primus-looking pretzel maker that has started to chummy up the waters in front of the Luxon to get. They'll allow a big hoss like that from the homeland into the Luxon, especially a little guy. They've heard the stories of the dancing bear and the bare naked laddies, so it's already rumbled a little bit from town from Dathan Martini, and so
What a
y'all
good
are kind of just
promoter.
like ushered in, just kind of like, oh, that's the bear man and the old Win over there.
You already got a recognizable
You got
face.
Winnie and Pooh over here.
That's great. That's great.
He's on it today.
And
You hire a
You-
judge.
That's
Right.
funny right there.
you go into the Golden Luxon Casino and make perception checks.
25.
17.
You fail.
But
All right,
25 is
second.
pretty good.
Oh, it's too good. There's cheating involved here.
I have a
No,
plus
you
6 and I rolled an 8.
you look
See
up and
everything.
you see the recruiter Davu Thavan at the bar, leaned back with his elbow, one foot leaned up against the
Have we
part of the
talked to
bar.
this guy before?
This is the guy you talked in the very back and brought in the Arrn'ess.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
So
he spoke
when we
with
were
you
sitting in the
guys.
restaurant,
Yeah, he's the recruiter that brought in Arrn'ess, and then he's told you. Remember, he told you a little bit, but not enough. He's like, you got to wait for Jade. He'll let you know. But he kind of just sits back, and you spot him, and he takes a drink and looking at this little tiefling girl at the other end of the bar, and he's like swirling around a orange and reddish drink, deliberating what he's gonna do. Like,
all right,
is this a sure thing type of?
okay. He's got the banana strawberry drink.
Yeah.
Winder, you want to take the lead on this one?
I guess. What are we trying to say?
Well, we just need to tell him about. We've got an issue at the.
Okay, I got this. All right, I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna sit down. I put a
The bar?
pretzel in the middle of the table.
Okay.
Be like, I would offer this to you, but we have a problem. And I'm gonna take a bite
No
of it.
problem, eh? What's
Fuck
the?
yeah.
What's the? Is it
we-
safe to talk here?
I'm just like walking, pacing back and forth.
Yeah.
Should we go out to the? Here, walk with me.
Okay.
Take your pretzel.
I'm
As he
gonna keep
walks you
munching
out
on
to
it.
that same like area outside, and you see him kind of twist his wrist, and you see that purplish glow around him again. As you can see it, and then it fades and kind of sparkles away, like
Right.
dissolves. It's like we can speak freely here now.
Super violent.
Well, the Oxhearts, they seem to have threatened my friend's bar, and we got into a little scuffle. And now we have 5 bodies going down the river,
And a hostage.
and a hostage.
Oh, he brightens up with the hostage.
It's the what's his name again? The hostage, is it Ziggy?
Yeah, you can tell, yes. It's
We've
Ziggy
got
Zubra.
Ziggy Zuran.
That fucking bitch.
I can't do my
Ziggy Zurai trying to take what's he doesn't finish the sentence, he just kind of like so what happened?
I'm
Mind
killed.
me asking?
Well, we had a cat, a bear, and a ranger, and It's like a zoo in there, and just blood everywhere, just everywhere, gore.
So how many Oxhearts did you take out?
Me none. Them 4.
He kind of like claps his hand and, Fallensong's gonna love this. You wanna? We're gonna have to. I'll get Fallensong to come and talk to you boys at the Summer Court. Y'all can discuss. I don't know if you wanna to leave. If you wanna walk out with Ziggy, unless you're gonna knock him out and try to hide him. I think it might be best to keep him at the Summer Court. And me and Fallensong, Jake.
Aye, that's what we
talk
thought.
to you.
That's why we came to find you.
Woo! I knew they'd make a play at us, boys. I knew they'd make a play at us. Getting
Our pack is strong.
faded lanes are getting bloody. Boys.
They don't
I
seem
like
too
this.
strong. They work
No,
very hard.
and some aren't, some are. I think that's the problem about the Oxhearts is they don't sit back and think about who they might be facing. They just see a couple of recruiters and they don't do. Ziggy doesn't do the homework that your boy Thavin does. I put my ear to the ground. I've got magics. Most Oxhearts don't use magic. I'm a sorcerer, my boy.
They didn't seem to have a good head on their shoulders.
You-
Came in threatening.
Boys, you learn real quick here that the Mists are all about the magic, about getting knowledge in a way that the Oxhearts are brutes and mostly just fighters. You'll learn soon enough. That's obviously why we brought you in here. Is we like the fighting, we like the magic, and
We seem to like the way the mist is structured.
yeah, we're
We have
on
a
our way,
strong
boys.
interest in joining.
We're on our way. Okay.
Perhaps, if you don't mind my ask, perhaps a few coins could be tossed our way for this capture.
I'll talk to Fallensong about that. I can't.
Seems like a
I'm
high value
pleased.
target.
I'm pleased. It might be something that you might want to discuss and talk about your mission, and
Just a bounty?
that's a pretty big bounty. You might be able to sell them to another guild or back to them. We do know they made their first move and they messed up, and
They
there
attacked
might
us.
be some coin in it for you. Just something you might want to bring up with the boss.
All right. Well, you want to come with us or meet us there?
I'll go get the bosses on the faded lanes, and
All right.
that's the lanes of casinos going from like northwest at the bottom up above the Primus.
Okay.
There's like a row of like 7 inns left of the Luxon. In the anyways,
I wish I had a laser
Stage
pointer.
left or
yes. No, they're in the Mist territories. Remember what
It's
the Mist
like
territory is?
that,
The mist territory.
like those
Right
houses
there,
right
where-
next
yes,
to it.
right
Yeah.
there, right there, right there.
Yeah,
That's the
there
faded
you go.
lanes. He's in the faded lanes. We'll get him. We'll get him coming this
The
way.
man
He'll
don't
go to the
even know
Summer Court.
our streets.
the trailer park.
All right. We'll head back and check on the boys, and we'll meet you there.
Yes, go down the 8 Mile.
I've got one shot.
All
Best
right.
not to lose
All
it.
right, boys. He has the sure thing, and he just kind of like sets it on the other side of the bar, like where the bartender is, and he's like, "Not today. We got business to take care of."
I reach over and grab it.
Do you? Okay. He looks at you and he's like,
Let's throw it back.
"Where's that pretzel boy?"
Oh, I have an extra here.
He's like,
All right.
"You sell these?" He walks
So he was saying that we should look for Fallensong to talk about compensation for this.
yeah. And-
Would he be findable here?
well, he said that he was gonna go get Fallensong and meet you in the Summer
So we'll
Court.
just bring it up when we get there.
Yeah, so he said like he pretty much said, don't take your eyes off of Ziggy and leave him at the Summer Court. We don't want people to know that where he's
Okay.
at, and that
All right.
Fallensong will come and talk to you guys here real shortly. He's like he's on the double. He's already out. And
Well, I think you handled that well, Winder.
Ah. I seem to always have the best way with
A
words.
silver tongue. So I wasn't quite sure how to put it in words. I didn't want to.
I'm the best
Overstep.
talker in my village.
Well, you really stepped up and you showed it. All right. I just hadn't heard you talk much. I thought I might see what you're about.
We don't talk much in the village.
Well, fine enough. Fine enough.
Only the Jarl.
Do you have any pretzels on you?
Only rolls. I gave the last one to a recruiter.
No.
I can make some.
Davu is his name.
Perhaps some
Davu.
celebratory pretzels would be in order.
We can make that happen.
That means I need to email y'all
All right,
too.
well, I think we ought to head back. Let the boys know.
All right. Yes, we can.
So we'll just start making our way back. When we arrive, do we find them? Everybody's there.
Yeah, they're done cleaning, right? Well,
I'm-
we'll zoom it back to when they're gone. Now y'all can discuss if y'all
So I
want to talk
just
shit
walk
about them.
right up to Jasper really quick, and I grab him by the shirt collar, and I say, "Don't you fuck us here! Get us money! I'm real low on coin.
Paid for what?
Fallensong will be here.
For protecting your own life.
What's the recruiter we met's name? Sorry,
Davu.
Davu said we could get some gold for this.
Don't give him
Aye.
any money
Like a
until
ransom?
after.
I see. So, are they on their way?
Don't you fuck us!
I'll try to get us a bit of coin, eh?
They said they'd be on their way soon.
But
Are you sure you want money, Tristan?
Let's get some wash going. We need to clean up these clothes these boys had on.
I'm feeling a little loose from my drink.
You didn't blow.
I hope nobody takes advantage of me.
You didn't blow any coin on any games there at the Luxton, did you?
No, I showed progress.
Did you
Sold
have
on.
any coin to blow?
Yeah, I've got that. I've got that coin. That we looted from them.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I've got like 13 gold right now.
Nice.
It's burning
I'm
a hole in
holding
his
on to
pocket.
You'll want to be putting that away for
I'm saving it for the.
the bet.
Exactly.
Well, let's we'll keep straightening up. We'll get
I'm
this.
starting to
place.
think that one game's not winnable.
I think maybe we should bust the place up a bit more if they may be talking about some coin. We should show it was a struggle in here, not so.
I'm gonna
Not
push
so
my.
clean.
I'm gonna shove my.
It's already. It's like it's already like Woodrow's cleaning like mugs
Somebody's
and
already
shit.
like
Like
patching the hole in the roof.
you got a carpenter with a ladder right now.
All right, grab their hammers. Let's start smashing.
Okay, I got to get to this now that I said that.
Insurance
we
company's
got-
coming over. Gotta get bad.
Yeah, you got it from the long. Yeah, this guy's from the Long Sticks. His name's Lon.
The long stick.
Lon from Long Sticks. So that's the guy that Lon is the one working up here. He's
What is he?
a carpenter. You see him right at the far left, where the big area is. He's one of the carpenters right there. His name's Lon.
What,
Lon
what,
Long
like
Sticks.
what race?
Oh, he's Elvish.
What does
He's
that
elf.
matter?
No, he's dwarvish. We'll say he's
Dwarvish,
dwarvish.
okay.
He's dwarvish. That's why he's got this tall ladder.
I'm glad you bought your own ladder. I don't know if I got one could support yours.
Oh yeah. You need a number on this here. Yeah. I don't like ceilings. The roofs are a lot easier for a man like me.
What's
you know,
that?
you don't even got to get on knees to work on the floors here. You're gonna give me an L when I finish. Talk about the good old days of your boy Longsticks and.
Oh, I've got a new product now. My mate here, he makes a few pretzels. I'll try to get you a couple made for that. And get some ale and.
I'm gonna speak to him in Dwarvish and then hand him a pretzel. Or toss him a pretzel since
You
he's
mean
on
a
the
roll?
ladder.
You're out of
Yeah,
pretzels
you
today.
gotta-
Roll. Okay. All right.
They
We can
were handling
fire up
cleaning
that,
it. I was handling
that oven
cutting
back
up
there
the
if you want to
bodies,
make you a
so-
few.
Let's get on it.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
gonna go back there. Yeah.
quartering
Start
up the
working on
bodies
it.
like bait.
Maybe they'll be done by the
you know?
time he finishes with the roof.
Make it easy for the frogs and fishies to eat.
All right,
So we've got a year probably till our inn is done.
Maybe by the next fight.
Yeah, this hole might take me a few 10 days.
Well, I can only come on the
employee,
weekends.
I see.
Once a week.
COVID
So-
restrictions.
Do y'all want to discuss
Meta.
anything else before we move on, or?
Trying to think. Quick question would Jasper know, like, or maybe that's something we need to ask the Mist when they get here. So, like, selling these guys, like, scrap leather and hammers and stuff. Like, is that going to arouse suspicion, or that we're bringing in leather armor and weapons. Like,
Would they have like a black market that would require stuff like that, kind of more quiet, or?
I think it's such a busy place that
let's just go totally unknown.
I
Just gonna
don't
go
think
under
that
the radar.
anybody would just stare at you guys like.
There's no
You're
cops coming to
already,
the pawn
like-
shop looking for weapons.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean. Like, there is also an adventuring guild here that's not a part of anything. It is like the, Dominion of Lost Rocks
Okay.
Adventuring Guild here.
Okay.
So it's not like there are adventures around here that's not a part of the guilds.
Okay.
That
So we
make
could probably
coin
just
doing stuff.
sell the hammers, make sure they're clean, and we obviously know the leather would be for scrap because it's
Scratch
fucked
the
up.
zero, of course.
Mhm.
Do they have any ideas on how to get this made out of here?
Sorry, what? The
What's that? What's the guy?
Ziggy.
Ziggy. Oh, Ziggy there. How are we gonna sneak him out of this place?
I think that's.
I can
something
shove
to-
him under my breastplate.
I wonder if the.
I think the mist will have an idea there. I think our goal should be to sell him to them.
I wonder if we can transport him through the sewers. Maybe they've got a way they can pick him up down here in the alley.
Perhaps. I'm not much for the
Well,
subterranean.
I guess we'll figure out once they get here. They may have a plan.
I think so. I think we should just prepare ourselves and wait for them.
Yes, this should be definitely for our benefit. We did a lot of work here for these guys. We
Right.
should be well compensated.
This isn't cheap labor. And,
Right.
I'm gonna
Holding the
go
line.
up to the bar top. Is Woodrow back there?
Yeah.
I just want him to give me an ale.
Yeah, he'll get you.
And how much is the ale?
You got to run and tab with him.
Gotta run a tab.
I went back and listened. He said like the boys will be good for it. You never run and tab.
All right, I just get an ale then.
It's like a halfling size of hell. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
it
about a
is.
4 ouncer.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean I'm a gnome,
An ale runs anyway a couple copper.
Yeah.
It's not.
so I'm just gonna it'd be real cheap. But I'll just sit up there and drink and wait for the mist.
Yeah.
But hey, this one's on the house, my boys. Y'all did some good work in here protecting the place. They could have really bashed it up. So I'll an
kinda-
ale on the house.
you also
I'll have a spliff.
you hear a little chuckling from the kitchens. You make a dozen pretzels.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
As Tara, you don't know which one of them likes you being in the kitchen and kind of helps you with the dough, and she helps you kind of teach her how exactly to
Nice.
twist the pretzel, and you're like, you got to do it like this, and you grab it and twirl it real quick, and then you do the British Bake Show really fast bow tie, and she's like, oh, she has to kind of
Doing
mix
it like
it up.
so
disco
good with your
style.
hands.
Like behind her.
How tall is she?
And she's wet.
Probably.
She's
5'2".
at your thigh.
4'8".
My thigh.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So she's just kind of she's been watching
But
you.
she got a dump
Putting Winder on watch.
Yeah, she's been watching you make these pretzels.
It's hairy, but
Don't allow him near.
I don't think
Facebook.
Winder cares.
Well,
Sounds
good,
like he could
'cause
be a
she's
spokesman
trying to
for
steal
Subway.
your recipe. She's like, "What's the pouch you've been using? What's in there?
It's a special pouch. What spice
He
you
likes
want?
fucking goat ass.
What spice do you use on here?"
Usually none. Just salt.
Wow.
Lots and lots and lots of salt.
That's good to know.
As Brood kind of looks back and
I
kind
like
of
more salt for my taste.
Brood does his normal sound to let you know someone's coming. He's like, "Boss."
Yeah, but
As
he has
you-
a weird dick.
You see the
Dick.
Oh yeah,
the older halfling man with those few scars and
Red rag.
smile lines on his
Yeah, I'm
face
working with
and
lipstick.
the scars around his neck, walks in and kind of
Oh yeah, this guy. Okay.
sits down. As you know, it's Fallensong.
Out.
Yeah.
I hope he does that every time.
Hi, Fallensong.
Mr. Fallen.
Welcome in. Sorry, the place is a bit of a wreck. We had a bit of a tumble in here.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I just Ugas is his name. He's like, yeah, I've heard you got into a little bit of a scuffle earlier.
Yeah, these Oxhearts thought that they could come in here and threaten us to give up the territory and, just join their guild, undercutting the mist. We weren't having any part of it. We were hoping to keep doing some work for you guys, so we had to put them in their place. They started threatening burning down the joint. We couldn't have any of that.
Yeah. Gets out a little metal box, and opens it up. Gets a little white rolled cigarette. And Will you turn
Silence
the
yourself up.
turn the channel to the football game?
What's a channel?
No, it's like, yeah, those dumb. Looks over at Brute, and he's like, dumb brutes. They're fucking always in here trying to
No, they don't.
figure something out. They're just dumb, in my opinion. They're just, they tried to come in here with force, I'm assuming.
Why?
Yes, they threatened our lives and somehow thought that would make it a good idea to join them. They didn't seem very bright. We've still got Ziggy tied up in the back here.
Yeah, let's bring him out, Winder, if you can.
All right.
Set him on a chair.
I'm gonna kind
I'd like to have a chat with him while he's gone. We appreciate the loyalties y'all already are showing us. It's good to know y'all boys are, smarter than what somebody else is maybe saying about you. You're good lads.
I know Ziggy, he's going to have quite a bit of information. If you're able to get it from him, I think that information may be pretty worthwhile to you. See if maybe we can get a bit compensated for the delivery.
Yeah. Maybe. What do you... Well, why don't you tell me what y'all boys have been doing near the Larla Theater?
Oh,
I
yes.
know you've been around there.
We've got some good plans there. I think we've got a good plan to help out which brother's name?
Bark.
Help Varric. I think we're going to be able to get him a victory, and then we ourselves are putting our lives on the line to be able to double of the bet we just got. So instead of just doubling the money, we'll be able to double it again with our own lives in the arena.
Now that you've talking so close to him, he gives us like wide grin, but it's almost like half of his face is like numb and doesn't move. So this side's just like starts moving out.
Okay.
And yeah, that's. So you found out, huh? He points to one of the Mara, comes over and. Hopefully you're not mad at me, my boy. I was hoping maybe it was gonna be a good thing I brought you into this situation. You too, Orion. I know y'all came here. One of your brothers and friends was kidnapped, and I thought what a better way to gain a man's loyalty than to give him an opportunity to save his friends.
It's a good call, Mr. Song.
Yep.
The
Holding
exact
relatives
strategy
to
I was
people's
going with
heads.
Ziggy.
Always a good call.
As your Winder gets Ziggy and puts him down.
Can I like accidentally trip and fall on him?
Yeah, you can.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Oh no!
You hear Ziggy being like, Did you like? I'm assuming y'all also like gagged him.
Yeah.
So he's not saying nothing, and he's like, "Yeah, let me talk to the man. Maybe y'all can discuss what kind of reward y'all might be looking for." Thank you, Miss. Whatever. It's a minty little shot that he drinks. Set him down, big man. Set him down, Win.
All right.
Kind of shove him down out there, and he gets real close to him, and he grabs his face like this and squeezes his lips together. You bloody oxheart. Trying to come in on my turf. You're fucking dead to me. Take your fucking tongue out if you don't tell me what the fuck I need to hear. Here.
Loading my pipe.
He finally grabs the rips off or whatever y'all have over his mouth, takes the gag out of his mouth, and Ziggy kind of spits at him, hits him right in the chest.
I'll make a move towards him.
Yeah, because his hands are,
Yeah.
as you go to move, Fallensong just backhands him, bloodies his lip.
I'll hold him back.
So you're going to come in here and rough up an establishment that I'm trying to take care of for what? He's like, you know what? You know what's going on. He's like, no. You don't know who you're dealing with, Ziggy. As he kind of looks at him and, well, boys, Did he tell y'all anything? Something you might want to tell me now?
I know where his family is.
Well, we don't. We just know he has a house in its general area.
Yeah.
But he like wouldn't give us that. Did he say anything to us of
No,
value?
no.
He was saying he would tell us stuff,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we never got to
He
that
says
point
it.
because we were
I said there's
Pretty tight
Then
lipped,
we
Mr.
started
Song.
threatening his family.
all we could get out was that the Oxheart was trying to move into this territory. It seemed like.
He was blabbering, trying to save his life. We weren't going to take anything he took as honest. He was just trying to save his own skin. So we threw that gag in his mouth and came and got you so you could handle the situation.
So, old Ziggy, now that you're talking to the chairman of the guild you're trying to overthrow or take, you got any last words? Natural 20 in intimidation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared.
He's like, I think, he's kind of like, well, I'll just say this and hopefully he'll say, Bullock. He's like, yeah, I know. Who doesn't know Bullock? I think he's coming after you. I think he's coming after what the mist. I think that he's wanting to, and he kind of like tells him to come in. And he gets closer and whispers in Fallensong's ear.
I roll.
So-
Can I try to listen?
try?
Yeah, y'all do perception checks.
Okay.
Fuck.
19.
10. Rolled low. I have +6 in perception.
13.
20.
20.
I didn't
Only,
listen.
only you hear. They're coming for the brain.
Coming in the brain.
Insane in the
Coming from the
membrane.
brain.
And you don't know what that means or anything.
Yeah, if I even really heard it right.
Right. Yeah.
Fallensong
It's an outlandish statement.
gets out,
Question though.
gets out a dagger, and puts it up to his throat.
I'll take care of your family.
None of y'all stop him or do anything,
I'm gonna step
Use
close
the
to him.
boss.
huh?
I'm gonna step close to him.
You're not gonna. So he just slowly puts it in his neck here,
Oh, I can't block that. Yeah, no.
and then puts it in all the way, and then he pulls forward. It's just
I was gonna try to stop him, but like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's the big mouse.
Yeah.
it's like,
all right.
well, boys,
Looks like we got a bit more cleaning to do.
maybe y'all did a good thing here. Sorry to, bloody up the bar again, but these fucking ox hearts are fucking dead. You boys come into the mist. Y'all be the first ones to go into that fucking territory. You hear me?
Do we
I could use a little more space.
do we expect any retaliation to be coming our way now that they know they've been sent this way and they're not going to return?
Well, tomorrow, hopefully, you'll be a part of the mist, officially. We'll give you a couple bouncers, give you someone else to help run the bar to secretly be an enforcer in here. We've got Bannon, Finvada, and Barwolf will bring you away tonight. Just as patrons, as just having some beers, playing some bones. In the back room to make sure nothing happens. They'll also be here to take the body.
Okay, we'll stash them in the back, out of the way, get it cleaned up, so it'll be ready for them whenever they show up.
Got money riding on you boys, and I trust you with a lot of information now that you might know. We got a true enemy now. It's been probably 100 years since there's been civil war between the underground
Sorry.
guilds.
I was like, God damn it, we fucking started.
Yeah.
So there's a battle coming. We're gonna have to get Davu out on the streets, maybe further into the dominion of Lost Barak and bring us some soldiers. Maybe that might be something. If you knew anybody you trusted, you could bring in. Maybe Vark, your brother, will be interested.
Aye, once we're able to free him.
We'll just do one step at a time.
All right. Well, you boys, take care. As he starts to walk out.
About the coin.
Yeah. He turns.
I like nudge Jasper. Like,
I'm gonna
So did
step
you,
in front of him. Yeah.
You seem to have gotten the information you needed out of the man. Would there be any coin to help me repair the place?
I trust your barkeep Woodrow will divvy out the coin properly. As he walks out, and Woodrow like gets in his pocket and pulls out a purse and like.
goddamn magician.
You hear Fallensong
I'm just
laughing
like,
in the back.
Fallensong.
Fallensong out. As Woodrow like puts it on the and counts out what is it? Yeah, 25 gold.
Okay. I get a bar rag and I kind
Total?
of start wiping
Yeah,
off
so
my
y'all each
hands
do 5
from
gold.
Okay, so 5 apiece.
quartering up people and
You're just like covered in blood. Add 5 gold.
I'm gonna go take a walk.
In the
Rinse
blood?
off some of this blood. I'll
You
be
need
back.
to lay
I'll go
low
with you.
for a wee bit here. The ox hearts are just here around the corner. We don't want to
I'll stay
maybe
away
not
from
make
their
ourselves
district.
seen to them.
Perhaps we get a bucket of water from the well.
That's where I'm headed.
Aye, if you would.
But maybe we bring it to you.
It's fine.
All right.
We'll slip out the back.
So,
All right.
Well,
As
that
you
was an
see,
eventful day.
dead man, the day's yours. I'm not gonna. There's nothing else that y'all have on the agenda from me as a DM. So
The only
y'all
thing
can do
I
what
want to
you
do
like.
is I want to try to take the hammers and the leather scrap and just try to sell them.
And
We need to have 100%
I've
on
got
what
the
we're doing.
poison stuff. If you want to try to fashion them,
So I'm just gonna like
Yeah, I'll start baking.
get a sack and
like
or
we
a
got
pack from
we got
him and
3 doses.
just look for it.
3
It doesn't
power
do any
doses?
RP or anything. but
No, this is the
3
like,
tell me
doses
what
of
it's
the
worth,
other
or I
the
can-
other poison
Okay.
stuff. So
Okay.
you've already got some of the resin stuff.
How
so,
many of the poison
We need to dial
ones do
down
I
what we're
have?
doing in
Roll.
this other fight.
How many poison
not ours.
pretzels do I have from the before?
Do you remember? We didn't make any
11?
poison ones. We made some resin ones.
Yeah, we-
resin.
Y'all made
We wanted to do 13, but I think we did 3.
Okay,
y'all did 3 level 2 ones.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Yeah. And now we've got 3 doses of the poison that we can use as well. I need to head on out to the election and place my bet. I don't
Fight
want to
tomorrow. Yeah.
miss my opportunity to cash in here.
I'm gonna go.
Roll a d20 with a persuasion check.
With a what? Check?
Persuasion check.
Persuasion. That is a 9.
That's a 9. Okay, so you get nine gold for
For-
5 mallets and the leather
Okay,
scraps.
yeah, that makes
Nice.
sense. 9 gold. And
It would have been more if you would have had a little better of a
Yeah.
persuasion.
Oh,
roll,
for
but-
sure. That makes total sense.
Was anybody else holding off on placing the bet?
I need to.
Well, I'm about to go to the casino.
And
as
then
well.
tonight we were gonna go scope out the champions.
So I got
house to
3
see
and
if we
3
could
right
get
now.
in.
3 resin, 3 poison.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Write down.
Where's my pack?
Let me get this. Let me just write it down since I'm gonna start also giving y'all like sending out a character of like who y'all have met.
Okay.
So y'all can kind of go down of who you've met, so you know without being like, so who's this? Y'all can kind of just
Yeah.
hit that list and be like, okay, this is Davu, the recruiter,
That'd be helpful.
and then that also gives you names to like Zane's, L and L, gives you Long Sticks as the carpenter.
then I
Long
have
Sticks
that
is where the big like almost city hall looking thing is.
Is that
this
here?
No, down
Down
the
here?
big on the hill. Look to the left.
Back in here?
Yeah, that's where most of your like carpenters and jewelers
The
and like your
blacksmiths.
leathers, your masonries, like that's mostly where that stuff's going to be is in there.
Whose
So
territory
how
is
much?
that?
And that's no one's territory.
Okay.
That's open territory.
Okay.
That's good.
That's kind of like the neutral
Neutral zone.
neutral.
When
Everyone can go there and shop.
we performed, did we get 2 of the red chips?
Yes.
I think we did, yes.
Okay, so that was 10 gold total.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but you
but
can't spend it in
only
the
used
city.
in
No,
the
no,
casino.
no, no.
Yes,
I'm just
yeah.
marking how much.
Yeah.
Seeing what
I
your
have
next
total.
bet's gonna be.
Well, no, I have all my gold and stuff, so I'm gonna end up putting it all on the fight.
Right.
So I'm just trying to track how much I had. So
That's
I've got
good, yeah.
37 gold on this fight.
I need to
So-
make a I'll like later today. I'll make a Luxon chip that
Okay.
y'all can
Okay.
click on the Lux and know how many Luxon chips you got.
Okay.
I'm going to the Luxon, and I'm putting 300 gold
Woo.
down
Nice.
on.
Lar Lenthier.
I'm gonna put 90.
Y'all like remember to try to write this down.
I've
Or
got
I can
mine
do
right.
it.
mine.
I've got
Yeah.
37 on.
I've
Okay,
got 100.
I can do this real
I
so.
got 67.
Bets. All right, we got Orion. How much did you put down?
67.
What did you put, Arrn'ess?
100.
What is this? Jasper 3.
300.
What did
Yeah.
you do, Tristan?
37 gold.
Nice, maybe better than nothing.
90.
Yeah, I've racked up some.
Big
That's
ballin'.
All right,
Yeah.
so
Wish we
y'all
could
are.
try to double it again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we have here. I've got the bets written
Mhm.
down. So,
Very cool.
Cool.
all right.
So we're going clean up at the well, and then I would like to go kind of just check in with my brother. See
Yeah,
how
I'd like-
he's
yeah.
doing.
When's the fight?
Just y'all two want to go
Tomorrow.
check in with the brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
are y'all making the?
That's up
Already
to you,
made- we
man.
just
If
made
you
them.
want to
Yeah,
tag along.
So y'all three
No, I
are
wanna
going.
go. I
yes.
just didn't know if they.
Yeah, y'all
Oh,
three are
yeah.
going to the Luxon, and these two go off to the Clash District, which the Clash District is left of the big furthest south
Yeah.
to the left down
Yeah.
there.
We're going to the blue house.
Yeah, the blue
correct?
house
Yes,
down
the
there.
blue house that's
Yeah.
to the right,
Yeah.
of that district. Yep. That's where we're going. So,
To the fountain.
When we
And the other
get to my brother,
champion's place is here,
I
right?
need
Yeah.
you to trust me.
Yeah.
Okay.
the middle one
I'm
is
gonna
the guild
disappear
that
for a
y'all
little
had
bit,
to
but I'll
sign.
be right back.
Okay.
So, we're gonna go.
Yeah,
We were talking about it.
We're
They're
all
just-
gonna meet up later on.
This
just
is
during
just
the
it's still
day.
midday. It's still like 1, 2 o'clock right now. You still got about 3 more hours until the sun goes down.
Alright,
So
I'm
y'all just go to the Lux.
After I go to the Luxon and place the bet, I'm just going back to the Summer Court to the hayloft. I'm just gonna take a nap.
Okay.
So
So you
Just
boys. So what did y'all? I'm sorry, I was trying to catch up with my.
Oh, I was
my
just
notes.
telling him that when we go check on my brother, I'm gonna disappear for a little bit while we're there, but
Okay.
not to worry, I'll be right back.
Okay. Campaign notes. Okay. So as you go in, obviously they kind of let you in. They know what's going on. The people on the front gate as you walk up to this sapphiric, I don't even know. Type of house with like mostly white and blue furnishings and like a white marble floor, blue curtains, and some other pictures of that you see now of him like being in the arena fighting like these 2 tigers. Like there's like an elephant that's like charging him in one.
His cock's down to his knee.
No, he's wearing just like he's got his metal arm is still like hanging up with this big morning star.
Oh, nice.
And you kind of he greets you outside of the office.
Call me the soldier of winter.
Actually, he greets you outside. Y'all walk through and you go into the training grounds, and Varg's kind of like hitting the cross like Spartacus with his double-bladed scimitar, like with 2 hands.
Larlin.
Kind of turns around and wipes his brow. Brother, Ryan, what y'all doing here?
We just know that our brother has a big fight tomorrow. Hopefully not the last time we see him, but if it is, we'd like to talk to him.
Wanted to check in on you, see how you're doing, where your head's at.
Varg says, this fighting in the sunlight, fighting out in the open. We're used to the Underdark, the caverns, things to sneak up on you in the night when you sleep. Brother Ryan, this is nothing to me.
Can I roll
This-
insight on him?
See how he's really feeling.
He's just pouring
Might be
confidence
projecting.
right now.
Yeah.
19.
Yeah, your brother. He's always kind of a confident guy.
Okay. Good.
He's like,
A cock forward kind of guy.
yeah, I mean,
Good. Just wanted to check in on you. I know this city's been hard on all of us, and
yeah.
just wanted you to know that we're doing our best to get you back.
I'm just in a animal mentality right now, just living in a cage. Can be down, but you got to look at the positives in life. You got to realize
brother.
you're here for a reason, and my reason is to kill the champion of Capua.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you can think of that we can do for you to make this an easier fight for you?
Hello, Ryan. It's funny you might ask. I mean, I'm all for whatever you boys decide. Regardless, I think I can beat this man 1-on-1. But if you want to crack a few kneecaps to help a friend out or a brother out, I'm all for that.
We've got plans in the works, but you never want to go 1-on-1. Might as well go 1 against a half.
Yes. You know, I always go against men with a half the size of
For
penis
sure.
than me.
For sure.
Rolls a D12. Rolls a 12.
Wow. He is a
He's
cocky.
just slinging.
Cocky bastard.
Hey,
roll
nickname's
for
not
girth.
Sling Blade
Yeah.
for a reason.
That's the only reason why we call him
Is
the
it
big
long
brother.
and fat or long and skinny?
It's skinny.
But at least it's
He's
short.
It's the javelin of...
They call him the meat
I'm
missile.
javelin mini wolf pups. You know?
Oh, go!
Well, that's what we call our women.
I'm not there. I'm sleeping.
The javelin in the
No,
cage.
but anyways, he's like he's in good spirits, knowing that you know he's here and he has someone in your, both of you in his corner. So, Riley, how are things going? You've checked out the city and
Yeah, we're just trying to adapt, you know.
We've
Learning
realized
on the
this,
fly, make some coin.
realized this place is a lot stickier than what we first thought.
well, we discussed this on our way, through the Bloodforged Valley, and we discussed that this wasn't gonna be easy. This was gonna be we were gonna have to worry about things we've never worried about before, and
Yeah.
people
A lot of politics
backstabbing.
in the
Yes,
city,
yes,
for sure.
backstabbing and a lot of wishy-washy, just corrupt individuals.
Right now,
trying to make coin. That's what we're here for, and I'm still in the ball game.
Trying
now
to
we're-
surround myself with people I trust.
Exactly.
trying to join the mist. Try to get a little reinforcements behind our back since we don't really know anybody else around here.
Well, like we've discussed, our main focus for all three of us was to come here and make coin, and I think the gods has given us a chance with giving us coin for fighting. Something we grew up doing. Something all three of us have, were raised with blade, or nail in hand. And this is easy money. We don't have to travel. I understand if I'm in a lot better mood understanding that you have devised a plan to get me free.
Is this your first fight in the arena here?
Yes, of course, yes.
Have you been talking to anybody about, like, maybe when you would eat or what you would be doing before the fight?
Well, they said they would give me bread and water and probably 30 minutes or so, an hour before.
And are you in a cage at this point when you're eating?
As far as I know, we will be in our own areas. As far as I know, I've spoken with the fighters. I know y'all have some plan going, so I was trying to ask some of the other fighters that have actually fought more of the layout of the arena, as it looks as if one side of the arena, the champion has its suites, and that's where the champion will be underneath them.
And which side
And
might that be?
It'll be the north side.
North side.
Closest to the
Gate E.
castle. Gate E, row 412,
Yeah.
seat 6 through 9.
Oh, middle seats.
I think
Damn.
we're
Yeah.
allowed in there now, aren't we?
But
'Cause we're
yeah, it,
gladiators?
it above will be. They're not going to be a part of like the normal student section, as you might say. They've got their own dais, and you know what I mean, up at the top. So, but deep under the pits, that's going to be like the champions, like kind of room to get ready and everything. And then the other complete opposite side is going to be just underground, their area there. But there is ways that you can walk all the way around. He says there is a full moment, and most fighters can they get to watch on the right and left side to where or the east and west side where the locker rooms are north and south.
Okay.
That makes sense. Like as as visually you'll have like the bars and stuff on the east and west.
So it's like Cowboy Stadium, like a field level suite for them?
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
where they walk around to enter as well?
Yeah. Yeah, they'll open these gates and it's like they'll walk past y'all.
Okay.
And then they'll close them and then everyone else will kind of go in. For the challenger anyway. The champion will probably come out of his own gate. So,
Do you know anything of your champion that you're fighting?
I do know he uses his hands. He's he's been champion for a short period of time. Maybe a 10-day.
You know how he draws inspiration, like from just pure strength,
I've heard that
magical.
he worships this deity lord of Primus.
Sounds like a monk.
Yeah,
Sounds like a paladin that's gonna punch me in the face.
that all as well. Monk paladin, face puncher.
I'll go
It's
talk to Larlin real quick, see if I can't
It's a monk's
get any
worship.
more information
Monk
out of him.
sorcerer.
One punch
Ugh.
monk.
And while y'all are talking,
Name?
I'll go talk to Larlin at the end.
You gonna talk to him?
Yeah.
Okay, he's kind of like, you go to talk to him and he's just standing outside watching y'all kind of talk. You know, he's in a shaded area with you can see the condensation coming off of his like tin like fancied cup with jewels, so where for some reason it's cold.
Nice.
You know, and he's just kind of like
What a
has
pimp.
it out here. And Arrn'ess,
Got some business to talk to you about. Mind if we step away for a little bit?
of course. And he takes a left and goes up the stairs, and there's like like an area that he can stand over the entire training grounds with like a palm tree and this like table that y'all can like you sit at, and this little elvish girl walks up, and this really showing almost all tit, you know, like very like just like a
Sheer.
bikini. Yeah.
Nice.
Like, and then there's like a lace material that falls from the bottom of her bra down to her hips that you can see through. She has her hair up and like a tattoo around her eyes right here that go over her ears and then stop right here.
That's awesome.
Dominus, would you like something? As he looks over at you and no, not right now, darling. She walks out.
Face tattoos.
Such a renegade.
But
Malone, will you leave us be? Arrn'ess, what's on your mind?
Oh, there's just a couple of things I was kind of thinking about. Was hoping to get your opinion on them. Thought that it'd be a good deal for you.
He kind of leans back in his chair and kind of starts spinning a plate on his hand, you know, picks his drink up. You a lot like your brother.
I would say I'm better.
Oh, he kind of lifts an eyebrow up like, so what type of business plan would a slave's brother come to me and try to persuade me to do?
Well,
I thought we've made a decision already.
I thought so, but I don't think I can sit by and just let it go. I owe him a lot. My honor's on the line right now, and I need it back.
You came in here with a strong eye and a purpose. Let's speak freely. What is it you're trying to get at here?
I want to fight in his place. If I lose, you keep my brother.
Roll a persuasion check.
Ooh. He's gonna get his ass kicked.
I don't know if I'll help you.
I want to withdraw my bet.
19.
That's why I wrote down all the bets.
19.
He's like, he kind of leans forward. You almost like hear the metal arm bend as it starts to creak. So you're gonna step in the pits as your brother?
As your fighter.
And if you lose, he still...
Honor dictates that he pays his vet. And I need my honor back. He took a big hit for us whenever we came into the city. It's the only thing I can do to get it back.
He thinks about it and looks at you. And,
No,
all right.
I'm still with, or else I would be stopping this shit.
all right, fair enough.
Don't tell anybody till the
He
last
stands
minute.
up.
And I stand up and I shake his hand.
The big reveal.
Well, you can train here the rest of the day if you'd like.
I've got stuff I gotta do, but I'll be back.
Let's not tell Varric until the end.
I agree. I
Don't
don't
tell
think anybody
anybody
else
about
needs
this.
to know.
Keep this between you and yourself, and I don't want your friends to try to get in the way of this.
I don't want to worry them any more than they already are.
All right. Good luck. I've got a lot of money on you,
Of course.
but it's nice to have a free gladiator. As he smirks and.
We're all gonna be poor.
But as far as you know, if you win, you're still in the championship, correct?
Of course.
Okay. Sounds good to me then. Good day. He stands up. Varric! You hear him yell down. Take a rest, my boy. Take a rest. You've been working at this for hours. How are you, Orion?
Good.
Good. Make sure he's ready for tomorrow.
He seems ready.
It's good to know. If you need anything from me, Orion, I'll be here.
I will let you know.
Thank you, sir.
Do you have any coin you would like to give away?
Is that under your breath? What did you say?
No, nothing.
Yeah, Varric, take a load off. Get your water. We'll worry about this later. He looks at you and sits back down with a...
Arn, what did you talk to? What is it? Lars?
Who?
Lars.
The
Oh, it's Larlanthier.
Lar. What did you talk to Lar about?
You can call him Voss if you want. His name is Voss. It's probably easier.
Okay.
Like the water.
Gotcha.
Tried to find out more about everything that's going on. Get a good landscape of how these fights work, how the fighters work, and everything else. So,
And
not a lot of new information. I think we need to go do that recon tonight. That's our best bet to get any new information.
Voss seemed very happy from whenever we saw him now than when we got here. Do you know of any reason for this?
He's excited to make money. All these people around here are. They're all taking advantage of us. Just the fucking mist is. Wall and Thielen is.
Yeah.
I mean, the
Bullying,
fucking... The
deception.
brutes.
Oh, that's if he wants to...
Yeah.
If he doesn't believe him.
No.
Okay.
I
You know,
At this
reason not
point,
to.
I will be deceived.
Yeah, I don't think Orion would distrust him.
No. It's the only person I...
No, it's completely honest.
The only
Arrn'ess
person
is
I
such
trust,
an-
I wouldn't think he would be lying to me.
Yeah, why would he lie to his friends?
I'm not necessarily lying.
Oh, you're definitely lying.
Defending the truth. Everybody here's taking advantage of us.
A lie of omission.
Yeah, why not take advantage of yourself?
You fucked us.
You fucked us! You pulled a fucking Bane, you bitch.
I challenge you, Lord Leader of the Arrn'ess, to a one-on-one.
Fucking like 2 swipes, I was dead. Like, nah.
Whose God is mightier?
All right, we'll take a... You want to take a quick break? You want to
Sure.
keep rolling
Yeah,
out?
we'll take
There's a break.
Yeah, we can.
It's up to y'all. I mean, we
Yeah,
can,
it's
we
fine.
can
It's up
keep
to you.
rolling.
I mean,
I don't smoke.
I would
cigarettes.
say
Y'all just want to
roll,
get to the fight and then we would take.
Y'all
a
want?
break?
Yeah, y'all want to.
well, we need to at least do the
recon?
Yeah, recon.
Yeah, I'm
gonna
and then we
stay
can
up
take a
here.
break and we
All
can
right,
set
I'm
up
gonna
for the
stay
fight.
up here. We're gonna take like a 5-minute break. Y'all go
Okay.
smoke a cigarette and then come back.
Cool.
Okay.
And I don't want to hear y'all's plans. You just set them
Gotcha.
on me.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna be up here just looking at stuff. So
Sounds good.
Okay.
take a hit of the Boleto, the Mentholio, 72 O's, and come back.
Pretzel.
Just give us a quick break and we'll be back. Thank you for your patience.
And we're back. Hello.
So
This is us.
it is us and the. Trying to see. Oh, weird. The sound's not working now.
Are we still muted?
No. I'm talking about like the music.
Spotify.
So. Now y'all are. I guess y'all are leaving. I guess y'all are finally walking out of Larlanther's grounds.
Yeah, we're gonna go back to Summer
Yeah.
Crust,
There you go. It's
Summer
playing
Court.
Summer Court,
I think the song was just
with the
quiet.
crust in
Okay.
I turned it up on
the
here.
door.
The crest of the Summer Court.
Yeah. It's, so, as y'all walk back through the southern entrance area and through you walk past the blow pits and through the boneyard and the marketplace and finally find your way back into Poor Man's Row as you walk into the Summer Court. I believe you baked some of that stuff, so you finished
Yeah.
baking that. You're kind of just having a drink, talking with Woodrow, and
Do you make regular pretzels too?
I mean, you have 12, yeah.
yeah, you got 12 regular.
Only 3 of them were going to be poison.
So
Okay.
Woodrow you're talking with Woodrow here at the bar, and he's like, "Well, boss, what do you? Things are getting a little hairy around here. What do you? Are you sure about this? Going in with the mist like this?"
Yes, well, I mean, we're going to need the protection as it is anyway. They seem like they're very willing to give us some protection, give us some men to keep the place safe. I know I got a strong man back there in you that can keep an eye out on the place. We'll have to keep Brood around a bit. He's pretty good at the door, keeping an eye out. So, we just got to be very careful here the next few days.
You think we should talk to the Queen and the Fae about all this, or should we just keep this in
No.
Noctum's world and kind of?
I wouldn't
Stay
want to bother them with it just yet. I don't want them knowing too much of our business as it is. We keep some below deck things coming between the portal. I don't want them keeping too much of an eye on it, trying to control what's coming in and out.
I understand, boss. I'm just kind of worried about
But if you've
About
got some
I mean,
more guys over there that you trust and want to bring over, I think maybe we can get a few boys paid here to help protect us in the future.
Well, I'm gonna have to make my way over there later this afternoon and talk to, get me some more ammunition for the sawed off. If we're gonna be shooting a little more than just a few a day, I might have to get some more of that powder they sell and make sure and get me some lead. So I'll look around for.
It sounds like the Mist is going to be wanting a few more boys to join up. There may be some of our Fae brothers over there that may be looking to make some coin and could maybe help us out in the same and maybe joining up with the Mist themselves just to keep the jobs coming.
Well, maybe I need to talk to that.
It may be
Shamel, that Dragonborn, and see maybe I could get a little coin by giving him some names, and as you know, our people are more magical than any other, so I mean they fit right in.
Yes,
Maybe,
it seems like it could be a very good partnership for us. We've
Well-
kind of stayed on the outskirts, but if things are going to be coming to a head, we need some allies.
That's why I wanted to talk to you, boss. I mean,
But let's
I
keep it on
just-
this side of the portal.
those ox hearts are, talking about messing up the inn, and us centaurs. I mean, we're, our people. We don't put up with a lot of that stuff. So I'm gonna put my nose and hoofs to the ground when I go over there this afternoon, and and I'll let you know what I find out then.
Yes, that's
Are
a
you
good
fine
good
here,
plan.
or do you want me to protect here? I was gonna go now, so I figured,
If you want to go now, yes, I plan on sticking around until later tonight. If you'll be back before the evening, go do what you need to do.
All right. Keep on keeping on, boss. I'll be back. Hey, Brute, we'll see you in a couple of hours. You behave now.
And all that.
As you see, like, his sawed off on his back, right here to where the handle's sticking up over his right shoulder. And walks kind of
So I'll be spending the next few hours manning the bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now everybody's at the Summer Court. Y'all are just you just finished out baking. You start to you probably got another half hour till sun starts going down.
I finish my nap and walk back in.
Yeah.
I'm just taking a short rest, chilling in one of the chairs.
One of the girls has got a stew on, maybe some chickens roasting or something like that. So we can try to get a meal in us later on.
Okay.
Do I have any customers that come through, throughout the day?
Some customers come now that it starts getting nightfall. You see some of the Poor Man Row guys come in. You see a couple of goblins coming and sitting down, and see a couple of half orcs rolling in, and you got probably about 5 other guys in the bar now drinking, and they get out the bone sets and they start playing a little bit of bones, and
Just sitting in the back by Arrn'ess, just playing on my pan flute.
the goblins are a little
Slightly.
loud and kind of screechily, playing bones, and you know them as left and right. So,
Okay. Hey, lefty righty, you care for a bit of some song to keep you going for a little while?
yeah. He's like, yeah. They start hailing. Yeah, get on one of those face songs. Face songs are
I'll
good.
I'll look at Claire to take over the bar duties, and I'm gonna go up and set up with my horn and give me a nice ale or a big old glass of wine. Start having some drinks, set up in the corner, and start
Play
playing
piano,
some
man.
tunes. Yeah.
Sing us a song.
Do a performance check just for the few songs.
While he's playing, I'll put my pan flute back up.
Let's see, 10 plus 17.
17, yeah. So y'all are like, hey, he's a good solo artist.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
So, as
This place was
you're on your third or fourth song, and Woodrow comes back in, and now it's nighttime, and y'all just kind of drank and bullshitted for a little bit, and whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah, I'm just sitting. I'm not gonna drink. I'm trying to keep my wits about me. So I'm just kind of.
You've got a nice little bowl that Laratar has been
Good.
giving you a little bit of fireweed throughout the day.
Yeah, make sure everybody gets fed and put my stuff away.
I ate my one berry earlier, so I'm good.
Look over at the boys.
Is that dwarf still here?
The
No,
dwarf?
he's gone. He's already fixed it.
Patched
and
up the
gone.
roof.
He didn't get the
Lawn. It's lawn.
Woodrow. Hi, Woodrow. We're gonna be off here in a bit. I think you got the place for the night.
Oh yes, boss, I got you. I set up a meeting with our usual crowd. Maybe we'll talk to them tomorrow afternoon or something after the fight. We'll discuss some matters with some of the boys out there, and maybe y'all can go shopping or something after y'all make some coin. I don't know. Maybe show the boys around our side of town, if you know.
Yes. Be nice for let them know if they wanted to put some money down on the bet as well. They
I
might
put
be
a
able
few
to.
whispers out there for you. I figured you'd want, the loyalist,
Yes, hard
of
to
the
pass by an
beaters.
opportunity to get a bit of coin in the pocket, but we'll talk more about it.
All right, y'all be safe now.
All right. Well, boys, you ready?
Aye.
Alright.
So we start making
Strap
our.
on my rapier. Around back.
I grab my sling. I still leave my staff behind. It's more of my walking stick. But we start heading towards the Clash District.
Clash District.
Going towards the Gold House.
As you walk through Poor Man's Row, and you see the Luxon is starting to get a little busier, and you go through the faded lanes of the lights there, and it's almost if they've got like a magical mist of like fog that kind of trickles through the ground of that mist territory over there. You can see it through the lights from the row of casinos they call faded lanes.
As we pass off the paved stones onto the other district, I'm gonna get my cloak and put the hood up and give it a big twirl, and it becomes quite a bit dingier, lot plainer, less colorful,
Okay.
more of a darker
So you
tone.
can sit in, you can kind of sneak around a little better. As you
It
walk
covers
to
my horns and features.
Okay, cool. As you walk past the large Primus type castle military headquarters with the flames barreling from the top of these
Scary.
peaks, You keep walking south past the blood pits as you can hear the boneyard and the brawlers boxes and the inns. They're going a little rowdy and crazy, and the clashing of wood, swords hitting each other. And you see the people on the side of the markets just still screaming of last minute for bread and cheese, and they're worried of their vegetables going sour since they didn't sell them today. They're about to turn. And you go through the marketplace of the nicer area of the southern gates. You see this large 15-foot statue of Primus with a bluish light shining all over this. As you walk past that and to your right into the class district, where there's 3 paths into this district, and each path has rows of hedges that, like, if you bent down low, you could hide between these hedges. And to your right is a wall of where the Rog here area is.
Okay. What's Rog here? Is that the fighter?
That's the champion's. That's
he lives in the gold
Rog,
house, right?
Yeah, that's the Rog here plantation.
Okay.
Whatever.
Have the inside
It's
of
their
this
little
wall and
Dominus.
Yes.
come along and then try to slip around the back.
Okay, so you want to roll stealth checks before you step
I don't
foot
even
into the
remember.
class district.
Yeah,
It's
before
been so
we
long since
pass
I've watched
through the
that.
big walls.
Yes, so
Very sneaky.
so we're gonna get ready to try to crouch through that bush,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna roll stealth. But I'm gonna cast pass without a trace.
Cool. So you
Very nice.
plus 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast invisibility on myself.
Oh,
And this is
Jesus
just to get in the
Christ.
city,
So that's
This is
or you are trying to get into the
coming
place,
around
right?
this wall
36.
before we approach.
Are we gonna sit by the wall?
I think we're gonna stay outside the wall.
I think y'all are gonna maybe hang out in
Like
front
right
of
there.
their
Okay.
walls.
Okay. So we need to make a stealth check as well.
If y'all, unless y'all want to make a scene going while we go ahead.
because we're kind of like
So,
splitting
That's
off.
what we'll do.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
What did
Okay.
you roll?
My stealth's at 34.
36
Okay,
Do
I'm
we
going
get
to
advantage
do
because
this.
of it?
plus 10.
Plus 10.
So you have your
That's
normal
insane.
stealth and then plus 10 on top of it.
So me and Winder are gonna come
17.
in like
17.
a
That's not
Roll
bad.
one.
Yeah.
I'm listening, brother.
But
like
I have
a
invisibility.
New Orleans funeral. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I'm gonna use my shield as like a high symbol.
Y'all are going to drum
Like a
and
drum?
stuff?
I rolled a nat
Okay,
20.
cool. I'm going to send y'all this.
That's
in the
just
group
me and
chat.
Winder.
Oh my god, that's what
Yeah,
y'all
the
should do
one.
is just keep him up
So
all
this
night long.
is-
Just playing out in
Y'all
front
want
of
to
his
look at your
window.
phones in the group chat. That is the close map of the area. So you need to tell me what route y'all want to try to take.
And which building is it?
One up
you
top.
would think after walking through here,
This one.
the far right corner, the square one closest to the wall, that is their training ground area
Oh,
over
that's their
there,
training.
past the trees.
But that big
Yeah,
house,
yeah.
is it?
That is the full. After going into Arlen Theater, you assume this is their compound. That's where like Rog here's compound is.
The blue one?
The middle
No,
big
The
one.
middle one, okay.
And you can like hear the music and the
yeah,
lights
I got
and the fairy fires. Like there's a party going on in the Rog here main compound.
I
As
mean,
y'all have heard that he
so-
enjoys
yeah.
partying and he enjoys the lavish lifestyle.
Okay.
if he gets it with
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
So
exactly.
y'all two are just kind of banding it up, like making some racket, trying to be
So they
bands
kind of
outside.
go left while we go right. Kind of sneaking through these bushes.
Mhm.
We got our stealths if you want those.
Yeah, what are the stealths?
So Rowdy got,
36.
I got 34.
It's 17.
What did? Okay, y'all three. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So you're all gonna try to go under this tree and climb over the wall right there,
Yeah,
or
that's
do
a
you
good
want
idea.
to go like?
We could probably just stick to the wall and just.
Okay,
You
all
feel
the way
pretty
around.
comfortable as y'all two. This is like you see this
Which is
tree and this
totally
greenery. This area has nice grass. You could smell the birds and the the
Soft
bugs.
footsteps.
Soft, yeah. Like
Yeah,
y'all
we can
are,
go over the wall.
y'all are
How tall
like in
is
your
this wall?
elements. It's probably about 6 foot.
Okay.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
go over that wall
I,
easy.
I could probably just jump over that wall.
I can boost you.
You've got just do athletics. Just do athletics. Do athletics.
It just
checks.
has like a thing as a satyr.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's your
I
What's
think
your?
I get to. I'll see what I get to add. I'll let you know.
You might. Yeah. So, y'all just do quick athletic checks and thank you.
That's soup.
What? What?
Soup
Ooh,
Bone.
emotes.
So,
Okay, so athletics checks to climb
Yeah.
the wall.
Happy New Year, Soup.
Yeah, I get to add a D8 to the number rolled.
cool.
For the
Oh, I rolled another natural 20.
Jesus.
So 22.
Weighted dice.
My
What was
2
Sorry. Boom.
rolls
Oh,
today have been 20s. That's fucking crazy.
15.
15. Okay. What do you? And y'all need to roll performance checks.
Yeah, we're gonna go down the middle row there
Okay.
and towards that other house.
So
That's
a-
where y'all
athletics
got
check
into.
of
That's where the
16.
guild is. Where y'all were. There's a bar in there too.
Yeah, I
Remember
gotcha.
like the bar y'all saw. And
Remember
remember one eye.
Yeah.
Remember one eye that had no
I mean,
eye. Like that's where y'all got into
that's
that
kinda
actual guild. That's
spooky.
in the middle.
It's the famed
So
gold
performance?
die that I
Yeah,
used to always
14.
roll.
Or deception, whichever one you want. Performance.
I got a
is-
19.
Hopefully it
Okay.
holds up.
Yeah, so y'all are
It
doing
doesn't
pretty
crap
good. Y'all are
out.
trying to just
My
make
dice
trying to
were
make some
bad.
music. You got a hat out, trying to
Fight.
get some gold.
So we're gonna
Happy
walk
New
towards
Year's
that.
Eve.
I'd say get about 20 feet from it, and turn around,
Yeah.
and we want to post up at the beginning of that trail while you're right there.
At the beginning of the trail of the north place.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to maybe
that
draw
small
their
tree.
ears away from over here,
Like
and
that
then come
small
back
tree
to
in the
it.
wall is kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the guild. Cool. All right. I
No,
got
no,
you.
no. Like at the
Yeah,
walking
I mean-
right into the wall.
You want to
Okay.
be.
Okay, I get you now.
you're
So
in
y'all kind of
front
like-
of them.
Y'all are. I mean, y'all are. This isn't just like a sheer wall. Like there
Right.
are some hand stuff, and y'all kind of just like
Well, they won't even hear
get over it pretty quick. You get it over. You
that
see
freaking
him
wall.
nimble
I'm
as
just like,
shit.
y'all
Like
just
yeah,
walk
he just
around.
kind of he's so light on
Oh,
his
yeah,
feet
yeah.
that he just uses his momentum instead of strength to
I don't
just
know
kind
if you
of
can.
kick over.
Yeah.
As all three of y'all get over this wall,
That's a
and
pathway, not a wall.
you're kind of underneath
Okay.
the shading of like this
Okay.
tree from the moonlight, and you can still hear and
Like
see
just
the
three
lights
different paths that head off.
of the big house, and the smaller house closer to the
And they
wall
went different
Mhm.
is
ways.
pretty quiet.
Okay. So I just want to like hug the edges and just kind of.
Go out towards the larger wall.
Yeah, where those bushes are on the
Mhm.
outside that kind
So
of
like
curve
my idea
around.
would be to
Hug the
like
big
go
wall.
up
Yeah.
like on the right side here, go up
Mhm.
this wall, come back down the wall by the river,
Okay.
and then come in
Yeah.
by those
So
trees
you come in
behind
from
the
the
building.
back.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
what? Okay.
We'll just
so
make
you-
our way to try to like scale this
You
wall
see
with the
a
ledge.
couple of sentries just kind of
Mhm.
like
And
there's
he's
two of
invisible,
them.
by the way,
There's
too.
two of them that are kind of circling these the buildings. They're larger men in like a reddish like armor, and they're just chatting it up, and you can hear the metal clanking as y'all kind of just like glide by them.
Mhm.
Okay.
As you kind of see them start looking kind of closer to where they're hearing the sounds of Winder and
Okay.
Orion, as they're more worried about hearing that than they are about the soft footsteps of some 30-30 stealth rolls.
And just as a refresh, just in case you don't know, the Pass Without a Trace too also just leaves no tracks or
Yeah.
anything. Okay.
Cool.
Oh, it's dirty. So which house are y'all gonna try to? The big one?
Yeah.
Do you
In the
wanna
big
try
house?
The small
Y'all
one.
gonna look in the
We
big
could
house?
Oh,
try.
yeah, let's try
Big
this.
This back corner.
The
This
rec-
one?
rectangular
this
one.
one.
Django?
Yeah.
Closest to the river.
So as
I
we
was
go
just
up
about to say
around,
that.
we're gonna check this house first.
Yeah, the square one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of peek in the windows.
Okay, yeah. This is there's no windows here.
Oh,
It's almost like
Yeah, there
half.
is.
So
I quit.
looking up,
Half of it is windows, but the other half is just an awning where people can fight underneath it on the back side.
Oh.
okay, so this is like just like a little
This
training
is,
fighting
you can
area.
tell this is where the fighters are.
Oh.
Okay, so this is kind of
Like y'all, like when you start turning that corner, you start feeling like the grass turns more into sand.
I gave you a pretzels,
and
right?
the, to where this is
Yeah.
most, and then you start seeing the crosses and where they're they're training out here.
So from being
But
at
the-
the
You wanna
other
take both the
Dominus
poison ones and the
is
regular
it
ones?
a similar build? Like
No,
similar-
it's
I think we're
different.
our goal is to bring the regular ones tonight
Okay.
because we want them to eat.
Do we see any like
Poison ones tomorrow.
stables or housing for the fighters in
addicted
this
to it.
area,
yeah,
or is
that's
it?
why I'm saying like you see like
Okay.
half of this square
Is
is
a closed
like,
building.
is a closed building, and the other half is like an actual awning area that has like you see a larger like pool area where they clean themselves, and then there's a walk into to where like they actually live.
and there
into
are some windows in the building part. Like,
Yeah.
So we should probably look around.
There's
I
no
suppose.
glass either.
so we're just gonna. Oh, okay, so it's just open windows.
Mhm.
Okay, so I just want to kind of take a peek
Yeah.
inside.
Is it
Yeah.
a peek see?
I'm invisible.
So you're invisible.
Yeah. I'll look into one of the
Yeah, so yeah, you walk up and
Yeah.
we'll take a
You
look.
you see two like almost bunk beds nearly where four guys are just like four sleeping in here. Roll perception checks.
Okay. Everybody.
Does anybody have dark vision?
I do. I've
I
got
do.
excellent
All have
dark vision.
right?
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't have dark vision.
My
Okay.
perception's
I
16.
rolled a 28.
Okay. There's still light in here.
20
That is for future. I wanted to
21.
see who has dark vision and who doesn't.
I actually have
Yeah.
extra.
You see
dark
like,
vision.
a couple of candles lit in here, and like you can, hear the faint like snoring of two of the guys, and One's kind of like rustling around trying to actually go to sleep, as they do have fights tomorrow in this arena trying to
So
get
there's
some rest.
2 guys in here and they're sleeping.
There are 4 guys in here.
4 guys,
on
but
bunk
2
beds.
are sleeping.
2 are, well, you can
Trying
know
to
2 are
sleep.
snoring.
You know 2 are
yeah.
snoring, and a couple of them where you can tell they're getting down to go to sleep and
Do
trying
we
to.
Are there
like-
any doors?
You can drop
in
pretzels
the-
in
Yeah, there's
One of the
another like
rooms.
door, like they're in their own little room,
Okay.
where a door goes towards the middle of the house,
Okay,
because
which
this is
like
on the
I would assume
outside.
would be a hallway.
Then there's
going down the
another
middle.
window in front of this one. You know,
Okay.
so there's like 2 windows. You're looking through this
Yeah.
room, and there's another
So
room.
we'll move on to the next window down the line.
Do we recognize any of these guys as the champion, or would we?
I mean,
would we
Honestly,
even
we
know?
don't really have
Yeah.
any idea what he looks like.
Yeah, and
We just know he's a big guy that uses his hands.
I'm even gonna whisper. These don't look like champion quarters to me.
yeah.
Okay.
I just kind of nod. I don't say anything.
You walk to the next window,
Take a look in.
and you take a look, and this is 2 beds in here, and one of them's just fucking this chick, like just going at it. And one guy's just like curled in the corner, like
I just want
Kinda
to
see
make
it.
a quick perception check. Does this girl look injured in any way?
you can.
'Cause I know that guy likes to beat on him. That is 23.
And it's just rough. It's just a
It's
lot
just
of like
like-
just
okay.
it's she doesn't have any black eyes or anything like that.
Okay.
Like you have dark vision, so you can
So I
tell,
just
like you
turn
can see
and-
the
Just nod my head.
yeah.
Okay.
Like this is a reward going on in here.
Mhm.
Make our way around the corner.
I just remember them saying something about him roughing up girls.
Yeah,
And stuff, so.
yeah.
That is the head chief of Rog here.
Okay.
He's the one that like drinks blood and
That's the champion, right?
no.
no.
Oh.
It's
Oh, I thought that was the
the,
champion.
No,
the fighter guild master for them.
Oh.
Yeah, like Larlin Thier is like biggest enemy and the same
Is Rog
status as
here?
him is Rog here.
Okay.
And it's Rog here's champion that you're facing.
Do we know-
He's
Gotcha,
the
gotcha.
Dominus.
We learned
Yes,
the
he's
champion's
the
name,
Dominus.
right?
His name is Tyvo.
Tyvo. Okay, that sounds familiar.
Billy Blanks.
Okay, so
As you kind of creep through the sand and like
I just
Can
kind
you
of want
around
to
the
back
outside
up
wall?
to the wall real quick, and once we get there, I just want to be like, that doesn't look like what we're looking for. I feel like the champion might have better quarters.
Alright, let's see if we can check the other windows.
as you slowly take a look at this like
Maybe this house
tub
over
or
here.
pool area
Yeah,
with a
that's
slight waterfall. There's no one in there. And you kind of barely sneak around there to the next window and roll just one more quick perception check.
27.
15.
That's 16.
Yeah, this is a larger window, and like the room's probably those 2 rooms. This is just one large room with 2 windows instead.
Mm.
You see like a bed in here that's nice feather type of bed with posts, and then you see like more of like a couch area and an own like personal kind of
I
like.
gotta go.
You see some weights that are over here, and then you see a smaller shrine.
Okay.
And
Ooh,
you
so
see a
he's a
man
holy
like
man.
on his knees on this black and silver rug, like grabbing like his necklace and looking down, like with his hands down, praying towards something.
Can I
With the candles burning around his shrine, you can see that he's in the midst of praying with his forehead to the floor.
Can I don't have great religion.
I don't either. I've been in.
Can I see if I recognize it?
Like
His statue.
Oh, it's the same one that's like all over the city.
So it's
Primus.
clear it's
Primus.
Primus. Okay. I was
And-
saying, I don't know
and
much about their religions,
and
but
we
that
learned
one I
that
recognize.
He was a Primus
Mhm.
supporter.
Yeah.
and-
So it's very recognizable to where it's like a
he's awake
cross,
right now.
but in the center is a like a skull head in the middle of the cross.
Okay.
Hmm.
So he's just actively praying.
Yeah, he's like
Back
mumbling.
turn.
Yeah, he's kind of like.
So like, if say one of us came through the window, he wouldn't see us because he's
no,
facing the other
not
way.
as far as you know. We don't know
Well, I
nothing
mean, we're trying to deliver these
Yeah.
pretzels.
I feel ya.
Yeah, and we also got to find his armor and shit. You know, if he's got any.
So
I'm gonna look at the other window to see what's
nothing's
in
in there.
Nothing's
Y'all,
in there.
y'all perceive that
I
nothing's
take
in there.
a look at
Do you want
Arnie. I can't see him.
Do you want to lead us away, just to back away from the window to have
Yeah.
a little?
Yeah, we'll take a few steps back.
So
Just
you
far
kinda-
enough to wait. We're
You
being
kind of
really quiet.
don't. You kind of like get their
Mhm.
attention and like you. This is your element. You
Yeah.
you've already
Yeah.
so y'all both. You kind of take your cues from both
I'm
of them
following
as
their
you kind.
lead,
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
like them two are kind of just like they take a step back and put their hands up, and you're kind of like I think they mean But you're like, yeah, we're. Yeah. You kind of nod your head, and y'all both kind of slowly drift back into more of the shadows outside of these candle-like lights, kind of shimmering out of the window.
All right, quickly now. Don't know how much time we have. Do y'all think we should go ahead and plant the pretzels?
I think we should try to look for anything else that we can while we're in there.
All right.
I
I'll go in. I'll set the pretzels down. And you rummage.
Yeah.
What about you?
Now that we know what door it is, I could disguise myself to look like a servant around here and deliver them hand to his door. Drop them.
Not a
knock.
bad idea. We come in behind.
Yeah.
And then we rummage while you're
Talk to him for a
distracted.
little bit.
I do have the enthralling.
Can you turn into a beautiful lady?
Yeah. Blacks your eyes. He's
You
like,
know,
why you feel
you
like
got-
a goat?
You've got to see it through. You've got
You
to
know
see
what a
it
goat
through.
feels like.
let me take a peek and see what the servants look like
so
in these
hairy.
Okay.
places.
And we'll hold up. We'll wait for your.
I'll come
Yeah,
back
yeah.
and
We'll wait
You
for
did
your
see
word.
the girl that was having sex.
okay.
And you saw what they were wearing. They're wearing like
They're naked.
red cloth. It's almost like a red dress with just like a golden rope around the waist, and it V's to where you know what I mean. Like
Okay.
it's almost
Gotta
like a
see it
long.
through, my
It's like,
boy.
a,
See it
through.
it's like a sleeveless long vest for a human person, but it's a woman, so it goes down to her knees, and they just use a golden rope to just keep it
Yeah.
together, like
Okay.
but their cleavage are just like
Jasper
you know
comes
what I
back
mean.
with
It's
a
very.
black eye
He's just
crying.
like-
Okay.
I don't want to talk about it.
Are we seeing anything while we're playing outside?
You see them still walking. Like
Okay.
you finally see them like take the corner like past kind of the two main walls and kind of like they stand out there for they're there for a few minutes just walking like just kind of like looking around, and you can hear then see the fairy fire of the main gate still. Like there's been no change so far.
So
Roll up-
right now, we're gonna start playing really shitty,
Okay.
just to see if we can create even more of a distraction.
That's fine.
I'm gonna drop my invisibility and immediately cast a disguise self to look pretty similar to that other one. Lighter hair.
You know what
Or
type
like-
of women you
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
you know the
musty
female body
guy.
pretty well.
Yeah, the dress is barely hanging on.
Can-
It's
I
by
got them
thread.
in wheelbarrows.
Yeah.
Ah,
Randy Marsh.
Throw him over your shoulders.
yes, once you hear the knock, I think you can enter in, and I'll take the bag of pretzels.
When he's talking to us, I'm just not looking up.
He's up here, my boy. And I'll sneak around to I'll just actually just openly walk around to the front door that I would lead to the hallway, and
Yeah, like-
try to open it.
Yeah, like you would almost like pass that
At
little
this point, we
pole,
move
go
up to
under the
window
awning,
and watch.
and
through
then
the
like
windows,
you see
when he
that
starts-
it's not a wall; it's like a hallway that's
Okay.
just like it's just out. The hallway goes to just outdoors.
Okay.
So it's just like they're very nice areas, but it's more of like an open.
More like a stable.
Yeah, but it's a very very
Yeah.
nice stable.
Okay.
Like
I'll go to
so
his
like you walk
door.
through and you look to your left and you can kind of hear the like sexual
Right
tension
on.
going on in the other room, and then you kind of like knock on the
And what
door.
was
That
his name?
his name is Tyvo.
Tyvo.
I'll do a dainty little knock.
And we'll watch through
Yeah,
the
yeah.
window.
We're gonna
to-
approach that window.
Yeah, as
Are
soon
you
as
going to
he
be
goes,
watching in here?
Actually, hold on. Let me.
Yeah,
let me
I'm gonna
see.
try to jimmy the window as soon as I
There's
see.
He
no
said there's
window.
like a-
Oh,
it's
that's
open.
right. We're gonna
It's
slip
open.
through.
It's just open.
That's right. Open
Yeah,
air.
this is like a very fancy
These were really
style
stealthy,
of
If I get seen, I'm just
I'm gonna.
and you
disguise
saw that
self
he was a
and just
tiefling
fucking
man,
run.
Okay, he's a tiefling.
and he's not like he's smaller than Winder
He's
even.
not huge.
Good. Whew.
Okay.
So you knock.
Only smaller than 10 feet.
Okay, so
It's
like
okay.
you see him get up, and kind of now that he stood up, he's got this long necklace that goes almost down to like his crotch. It's like almost like prayer beads, you know what I mean? And it's all like obsidian shining as the candles reflect off of it as he tucks it into his shirt. As he has no armor right now. He just has a thick leather belt around himself with like some red pants that are tied up right at the calves with bare feet. He kind of stretches and opens the door.
Tarvos? What do I- Tarvo?
Tyvo.
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 Yeah, we immediately slip
do
in
you
and
open the
just
door?
start like.
Huh.
Said he's coming to the door.
Yeah, he opens the door.
Okay.
Okay, so while he opens the door, we're gonna slip in that window
Okay.
behind him.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And we're immediately
Roll
gonna
percent.
start
Roll
rummaging.
So
two
I'm
more stealth
looking
checks.
for like another stealth.
Yeah, just because if you creak, like what's on the floor is all. Like y'all still got your pass without without a trace. So just to make sure you don't.
27.
That's a 15.
That's still fine. I knew you'd probably
Yeah,
pass
yeah.
with pass without a trace. It's y'all are.
Mhm.
Y'all
Okay,
are.
that
I'm
was
just
just
making
like
sure
as we
they're.
move in.
Yeah, I'm just making
Yeah.
sure
So
we weren't doing-
Immediately before,
Getting in pretty close. So.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're just eyeballing.
Yeah.
Looking for like a chest.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for anything that could be used as like a focus for like a cleric or paladin that I can just
Well, you
fucking
saw the
swipe.
focus on
Yeah.
that's why.
But
we're
I'm just
immediately
making
like-
sure if he's got any secondaries because I'm gonna try to get
Okay.
that.
Does he
one
have, like, a
off of him
footlocker?
at some point.
Yeah, he's got a like to your right. It's almost like the China, like like as in like Mulan, for example, where you see like the almost like the piece that they put his mantle stuff on,
Yeah.
where you see like a leather, very nice
too.
leather armor that's just the vest of it.
Okay.
And then you see some of his what do you call the
Oh, gauntlets,
bracers.
he's got like some bracers that are on the actual cross right here, and you see a headband that's like leaning, from the top.
I
want
to tamper with.
And then
all
to
of
your
it.
right, you see kind of like a small foot chest.
Okay.
That you assume maybe his, whatever. Like,
I mean,
but
so
we're gonna go. But before
Okay.
this, we're gonna see.
I just
want to
let you know our
his,
intentions real quick.
Yeah.
So just in case he slams the door and turns around and catches us in the act, like
Yeah.
he's gonna go to the leather armor.
Yeah.
And try to just like loosen.
I'm gonna
Whatever you're gonna do to
semi-cut
it.
strap so like whenever he starts getting under pressure, like it'll start popping and breaking. When we're fighting.
And I'm just gonna open the chest and look inside
Yeah.
and see what I see. So that's just what we're doing.
You're
We're
opening the
moving.
chest.
Yeah, I want to open that chest.
And if he
So-
catches us, we're just
Yeah,
bolting.
I got you. So he opens the door.
Yeah. Okay. Tyvo, so nice to finally see you. I was sent by the Dominus to present as a gift, and I hold up the pretzels in my hand. And as I do, I'm going to do a big flourishing bow, and at the same time, like waving my
Jiggle,
hands.
jiggle, jiggle.
And I'm going to
Nip
cast Enthrall.
So what does Enthrall do?
So Enthrall, you weave a distracting string of words, causing creatures of your choice that you can see within range that can hear you to make a Wisdom saving throw. Any creature that can't be charmed succeeds on the throw automatically, and if you or your companions are fighting creature, it has advantage on the save. On a failed save, the target has disadvantage on Wisdom perception checks made to perceive any creature other than you until the spell ends or until the target can no longer hear you.
My character.
What's badass? So he's just like enthralled, just staring into his eyes while he talks to him.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty good. You just make sure he can actually be charmed.
Okay.
Because he
If he might have a
failed.
resistance as a
He rolled a
tiefling.
7
Yeah, that'll fail.
on the wisdom check. But let me get to his.
That might be a tiefling racial trait or something.
They have, like,
I know for
advantage
elves it
against-
is.
Yeah, also.
I don't
Yeah.
see.
They might have advantage on effects.
Okay, now he can be
Whoa.
he can be charmed. He's not. So he's like. So he's not like it's
Piece of shit laptop.
roll just like a quick like a deception check while you're moving your hands and kind of like
Yeah. that's
just
fair.
to see what's going on with how good of a story
So,
you're telling.
It's a
here.
19.
Okay, cool. That's good enough with him being enthralled.
Cool.
So he's kind of so it's say what he has to do again. It's perception checks as disadvantage.
Yeah, if he
And
has
Let me look it up.
But anyways, he kind of like
disadvantage on wisdom perception checks made to perceive any creature other than me.
okay. So he okay.
Picture like Jafar,
Yeah,
like charming.
yeah,
the
yeah.
soul
exactly.
So he's
one,
So
Yes, it's so nice to finally get to meet you. I've heard so much about you. As soon as I got here, everyone seemed to talk about the mighty Tyvos.
kind of do you I'll get your body as well, or I do need a good dance in the bedroom before I dance in the blood pits. I'd
If,
love
gotta
to
see it through, my boy.
have you.
Take one for the team.
Well, I've brought these pretzels that were handmade. I know you will enjoy
Got
them,
milk?
but first we can work you up an appetite. but I'm trying to keep him at the door for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to come with me, maybe we can give you a little reward before your fight.
He has tiefling horns,
They're six
and then he
guys.
has two here that kind of barely stick out to where you can tell this
that's cool.
is more of like he's more devil tiefling than human elvish tiefling, if that makes sense. He's like a purple, like a dark, like almost brownish shade to him, like not your
dark
standard
purple.
tiefling that you see. Like he's got, like maybe being in the Bloodstones, maybe the tieflings from around this area look like this, but he's got a tattooed of a you think it's a skull, but it's a larger forehead that's like intruding out that has horns that stick out, not curling horns, but horns that just stick out, a tattoo. And then in the forehead of this, he has a red ruby stud that's just like stuck into him, that he's pierced into his chest right here. And he's like, he kind of like touches it a little bit, and you can see it kind of flicker, kind of sadly. Like, so we can went right now.
Do I see where they're at?
And
it's
then
like-
We're so stealthy.
You're seeing them, like, you kind of see the shadows from the candles, and you see the candle light kind of move as you see them starting to go, like, to your right. You're trying not to look at him, so, like, out of your periphery, you see these two shadowed people just go towards that right there as you're talking to him. They're about to get to, like, his belongings.
Okay. It's like, so let me
Like, in the middle of this conversation, they get to the belongings.
let me try to get an outline of how the room's actually set up. So if we're sitting at the door, is like
Windows
the bed over here, or window over here, chest, or where is
So
everything?
I'm facing Taivo. To your right is like a couch kind of area, like a lounging area with his prayer circle and his armor and his little footlocker. To your left is his bed, washstand, kind of where his like regular clothes are, like his belongings of like, you can see where he kind of cleans himself, and
Okay.
like
So-
he has like a
So
little
we're not all that far
comb.
from you.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's and this thing's
But
probably
y'all are
about
both
15
over there by the couch
yeah.
and the chest and the armor.
This thing's about 20
We're
foot
by
wide,
the
probably.
armor and the
Yeah.
chest.
So he's probably about 20. You're probably about 25 foot away from like them right now, maybe 35 foot
Okay.
away from them.
And the bed is away from where they're at.
Yeah, that's on the other side of the room.
Okay.
To the left is the bed,
Okay.
and you
say
see the
nothing.
bed's like has 4 posts with like this like almost a bug
about to
screen
get rid
over
of
all of it. To where the bugs
screen
can't,
around
yeah,
it.
bugs can't get into where he's.
Got to see it
sleeping.
through, my boy.
He's a satyr. He's fine.
And you also remember this is an illusion, so if he goes to grab a titty or something, it's not there.
Right. So
This is a reminder.
well, I'm very shy actually, my champion. But if you would close your eyes, maybe I can treat you to something special. And I'm gonna reach up and like
Suck his dick.
close his eyes
Yeah,
and
okay.
just like put my hand on his chest and start pushing him back
Towards
and
the
like
bed.
turn him towards the bed,
Okay.
and away from it,
Okay.
and just be sure not to peek, and like set him down
Okay.
on the bed.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. What else did he have? Was he wearing?
Maintained.
Just no shirt on.
Shirt.
It's like
Beads off
maroonish red, like pants that have been tied at the calves and like
Kissed
a
down
gold
his
ribbon
stomach and
tie, like
suck
almost
on
like
it.
elastic. So he has no socks or shoes. Nothing on but these pair of pants. As you can see, the happiness start to slowly semi-automatic weapons.
I'm gonna go. And
unfurl.
I'm gonna start to like pull the pants a little bit, but then I'm gonna like roll up the chest and like grab the necklace and start to lift it off, and like,
He's like, huh?
well, we want to get undressed for the.
My God does not leave my side.
Okay.
As he kind of like barely goes to open his eyes, but you're right in front of him, so he can't see it. Okay, at this point, we need.
Yeah.
I'm
What are y'all
opening the
looking
chest.
for? Okay, you open the chest, and it's like these boots with like fur that's around them, and they're kind of
Is there,
cool
like-
to the touch a little bit. They're not as warm, but
Okay.
they're there.
So looking in there's boots. Is there like a coin purse, a journal? Like,
No. That's
boots?
most likely. Looking to your left, you would see that he's got a nightstand, and maybe his journal would be on over there.
Okay.
But
so,
this is more of his fighting stuff over here.
Okay,
Not
so-
as much personal, but this is like where he comes to kind of get
Okay,
dressed.
I'm gonna
for
make my
for that.
way towards the nightstand.
And I'm gonna be.
The nightstand is next to them.
Oh, like right
fuck.
behind the nightstand.
I mean,
Yeah,
I got
but they're
34
at-
stealth.
I mean,
They're at the bed.
his
But,
eyes
I
are
mean,
closed.
His
it's
eyes are closed. I'm moving towards that nightstand.
Okay.
And I'm taking out my hunting
I got
knife, and I'm
34
I
stealth.
know,
like,
but I'm about
I've
tapped out.
I've worked with leather before, like you
Yeah,
know,
I got
skinning
you.
animals
No,
and
I
stuff
get
like
it.
that.
Last a
I'm gonna
minute.
like
Okay.
make some cuts into the leather where I know it's gonna weaken up it really good,
Okay.
and like I know once he starts getting into combat, it's gonna start popping, busting, coming loose, coming off,
Okay.
you know, whatever else.
Is that all you're gonna do?
Actually,
That's the main thing.
So
I
first-
might try to.
sorry. Before I move over to the nightstand, I want to lift those boots out of the chest.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking
Do you
swag.
investigation?
So
check?
like as I'm like so I lift the boots as I'm
That
like
heel.
gonna move around towards the nightstand. Do I pass the window at all?
This is like, I'd say there's another window on the other side of the building too. Like, so there's one facing where like he came out of. You know, so like here's the hallway going in, and here's
There's,
the
like-
like doorway. There's a window here, window here, window.
Which one did we
here.
come through?
Y'all went through the first one here.
Okay. Will I
So,
pass
like-
that as I like kind of move
Yeah.
around the wall?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
'cause-
so as I pass that window, I just kind of want to set those boots outside
Okay.
and then move past towards the nightstand. And you
Nice.
do your thing. Sorry.
We're robbing this man blind. Okay. What is
After I loosen his straps, I'm just gonna kind of survey the situation to see if there's any way that I could like possibly tamper with his fucking chain. Like if
No,
I
he's like he's you see like him like almost a hand going at it and him like grabbing it and keeping it down.
okay. Yeah.
So,
I think
he,
that's what we're gonna have to do.
He
What is the chain? Is it like a gold, like a
it's
solid
an obsidian.
metal chain?
It's like a bead, prayer beads, right?
Obsidian,
And every
like
prayer
rosary,
bead
basically.
is
Anal
obsidian,
beads.
and it loops down, and then it stops here, and then it's another smaller loop into a cross.
So is
That's
it all
holy
held
symbol.
together with like a leather strap?
Yes, as well as far as you know. I
far as I
mean,
know.
it's you don't know. It's just like
Could be a
obsidian
magical
beads.
thing.
Yeah.
anyway.
You don't. You just
Okay.
you're like, this is a fucking awesome necklace. Like I want
Yeah.
this bitch. But
Gotta see it through.
He looks at you and he like puts
Start
his
sucking
hand
that
on your
dick.
shoulder, and then starts to slowly try to push you down.
Just suck the dick. Just do it. Take one for the
I
team.
grab his
Nobody's
hand
gonna
and
judge you.
I push him back onto the bed,
Okay, falls back.
and
And at that moment when he shoves him
You
back,
go-
that's when
yeah.
I want to open
You-
that nightstand.
okay, you open the nightstand. You see a journal. You see a what is it, like a piece of paper bound with a little ribbon or whatever, like a parchment piece of
Okay.
parchment, like a scroll.
I'm gonna
And
go
then-
see that and say, I guess I'm just gonna grab it and get on with it.
Yeah, then you see like his ink, you know, like his ink pen, and then his bottle of ink, and then you see his journal right next to his like ink pen and ink.
Okay.
So like you roll up
Performance
and you
check?
see
Journal, scroll,
and
inkwell.
and a
Coin purse?
coin purse.
I want to lift the purse, lift the. No, you know what? I want to take his. I'm not going to be able to grab all of it. I don't think so. I want to grab the journal, and I want to grab the scroll.
Coin purse.
If you want to try to lift the coin purse, I think I can only grab two things.
Yeah.
Well, you
And
could
the
get,
coin-
you could get, honestly, if you want to get the coin purse and the scroll in one swoop, you can kind of smash that scroll and grab the coin purse if you want.
Okay, I'll do that.
And I'm gonna start headed towards the window.
Once
and,
I grab
like,
the scroll, coin purse, journal, I'm gonna move towards the window.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything?
Roll one more stealth check.
Okay, that is a 18, 28.
is
How long does the throw last?
36.
Wait,
And
it's
when
1
can
minute.
And
so
when can he resave?
there is no resave.
Okay.
It just lasts for a minute.
I didn't know if it was like per round he can resave, so I was
Yeah,
going
so
to do like 15
my mental
seconds.
clock is like, this is up.
Okay.
And that's why
So
as I
he,
push him down and I see them making their way to
Okay.
the window, if it was he, I was gonna like, this is just so not me. I'm not ready for this, and I'm just gonna, as they're hitting the window, I want to turn around and bolt out.
I hit
He's
the
going to try to
window,
grab you.
I hand you the journal,
Mm.
and then I grab the boots that I set outside, and
So,
I just start
You,
hauling.
did
Yeah,
you wait
tucking
until they
around to
left
the wall.
to do that?
wall,
As they were
go over
hitting
the
Yeah,
window.
you saw them going over the
Maybe,
window.
yeah.
He's
I
going
would-
to try
I
to
would
grab
wait,
you.
Did we see them?
it when he's
Not
coming
yet.
out.
I'm about to go to y'all.
Okay.
So when this is happening, these two guards start walking towards y'all.
We'll
So
start
tell me
playing louder.
where exactly again, like do you have the picture
Yeah,
next to
yeah.
you, Boom?
Yeah.
Is it like, well, just tell me, are you closer to like the
I think
entrance,
honestly we shouldn't
right,
even come back.
of where the bushes and
We
stuff
just
are,
hit it
towards
hard
like the
enough,
entrance
right?
of the Clash District? Or are you further to like that guild?
Right.
We're closer to the guild.
You're closer to the guild, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. So they start walking closer to y'all towards the guild. And they're like, "Come on, man! Like,
Read it
I want."
and then try to slip.
So they just start talking to you, like, "Will y'all please keep the racket down?" Like,
We're
So-
sorry. We
so they're
didn't mean
just-
to offend anyone.
Just trying to make some coin.
he's like, "Man, like,
It's
dude,
not a magical scroll.
I've already got to walk around here, and
I'm gonna
I
hand
got to
him.
listen to you two, like knuckleheads, like."
Well, sir, we play for 3 gold. We stopped playing for 5 gold.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm gonna hand him a buttered pretzel.
I'm a pretzel. What is this?
I make them for money.
So roll
But-
with advantage with the pretzel being given.
9 on perception.
Did you roll a?
Oh,
no,
advantage.
Yeah, advantage.
18.
For
All right.
persuasion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, God damn it! Hey, he like he shoulders this guy, and they get like a couple of gold apiece, and give y'all 4 gold. So please, you just get out of here, like.
Nice.
God damn! Like you look down, and it's like 4 gold and 2 copper. Like
Okay, so we're gonna stop playing, but that is.
I mean, that's a good
tell
signal.
to them.
as
To
soon
get
as
out,
as soon as y'all stop playing, yeah, he's gonna go for. Does a. Let's see here. Actions. Does a 23 hit?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he grabs your wrist,
Okay.
and now he's like, "Where are you going?" Now we're almost in initiative now.
Yeah. Okay. So this is just.
So this is a 6-second point, and y'all are gonna have to do something too if you want. Like,
Okay.
But you're.
Are we out the window yet?
Yeah, you're out the window. And you hear him say, "Where are you going?"
So while he's doing that, just while he's getting to him, I've already slapped the book to him. Just try to thumb through it as fast as
Yeah.
you can.
I can't read.
I open the scroll and I look at it, but I can't read unless it's written in Druidic. I can't read it.
What do you
These
think,
are
sir?
That's what we're
words.
doing
Would you be
real
able to tell
Uh,
if it's Arcana?
You're not supposed to touch a serpent.
Let me
I
see.
don't like detect magic or anything.
I didn't know if like you being a magic user, you would like have any idea.
I just
We
I'm
played
not
a little
really
too deep.
arcane, I'm maybe
Yeah.
nature, you know.
Yeah.
Really in it now.
Shit.
I like the way you kiss me, boy.
Just suck his dick. Just suck his dick.
Just go
Alright.
for it.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, no, it's just I'm not ready for this, and attempt to pull away.
Okay, roll a strength
Just
check
Suck his fat cock.
or dexterity. You know, I mean strength or athletics.
Take a drink.
Whatever,
Of the milk for
athletics
the team.
or you know what I'm
See,
talking
we're gone.
about.
We'll have no
What
idea.
is it?
you did
Athletics or acrobatics, whichever one you want to do.
Acrobatics, try to backflip out of this.
Or you can just kind of like sling your hand out. You know what I mean? Like it's just the quickness of like and the unexpectedness of him thinking you're gonna lash that quickly out.
It's a 14.
Okay. He rolls a
27.
17, so you don't get out of it.
Okay.
I think I should hand you all the stuff.
Please let's just eat a pretzel and sit down and we'll talk about this.
Roll a deception check
Okay.
or persuasion, whichever one.
Well, I can always
Persuasion,
disguise
that's
self.
true. I mean, you're gonna do that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so that's
So
a
if we need to
22.
fight, yeah, we can fight.
He kind of takes a deep breath and lets go of you, and
Put my hand on his chest.
I'm not
just to
my
give me some time.
I'm not my Dominus. I did just pray to Primus. We will yes, let's have a wine and some bread and
I'll go fetch the wine and wash myself in return.
Stinky
good.
puss.
That's fucking damn good. He's like, okay, I will set us up with at our as he starts walking towards the couch. As he starts walking towards the couches, and he's like, be back.
Yes, I'll give him a little kiss on the cheek and
That was good. Saying that we're gonna get the. It was good. So
I'll return with some wine.
okay.
And I'm looking at the
So
window.
we retreated back to the spot, like,
Yeah, by
Where-
the wall behind the bush.
and we're trying to read the journal really quick.
Yeah.
It's infernal.
I don't think I can read that.
So you get out and you walk out and you take a left.
What about the scroll?
towards, I'll have to create it. This was on.
Okay.
I haven't thought this. I didn't know y'all were gonna go into his quarters and still.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Yeah, I
good.
can't read it.
So basically, I'll just
Got a
let you
copy
know
of it.
our general plan. We wanted to try to read his journal and try to read this scroll to see if it had anything of interest, and then we want to like sneak back in a little bit and put it back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's It's a magic.
We can't read
scroll.
infernal.
It's a
on
magic scroll.
Okay,
And
so
you would think it's like a level 3 healing word.
Oh.
Okay.
That's not going to work.
I mean,
To help him in the fight, he can pull this out, heal himself.
Okay.
okay. So while we're sitting there, is it okay if we talk for a second, or you do it
Well,
sometime?
he's just walking out now. So
Yeah.
y'all can do.
You know where we go.
Y'all do a quick discussion here.
All right.
And these two are like, well, we're going to get back. So you know that they're about to turn around and walk back to do their circle.
And y'all's music
Okay,
has
when they
stopped,
get-
so we know.
We know it's
well,
get out time.
Whenever they get back to the castle, we want to start playing shitty again.
Okay.
So
I can't fucking read this. Can you?
no, I can't. So I think the scroll has a bit of magical power to it.
Well, he's not getting that fucking back then.
Right, but all right.
We're walking up on them.
Yeah, you're about to.
Perhaps maybe we could try to copy this onto another paper and put it in there, and
I don't
at
know
least he thinks
shit
he has
about
it.
magic.
Fuck.
Jasper,
Alright.
Jasper,
Yeah.
Jasper.
Jasper starts rolling up.
Start-
can you read this?
The book.
Yeah. Can you read Infernal?
I look at it. It's like, no, I don't know these words.
All right.
Chin.
Can you forge copy?
You know someone that does.
Yeah, I can pull a piece of paper out and
It's a makeshift. It's not very similar, but you can at least like
I mean,
have
it's
a
just
piece of
our
paper
best
to
shot.
circle up. Yeah.
I
Try to
can-
make
I
a
can attempt
duplicate.
to write down some portions that I can try to copy a little bit.
Okay. As you do that, you start copying it.
Yeah.
Okay. The guards come back to y'all. Give me the fucking gold back. I mean,
Yes,
y'all,
sir, it's-
y'all
$3 to hear a song, $5 to hear a stop.
so,
You heard the man.
Oh, Britza here. You're not gonna learn to what? You don't learn, Lion Man. This is a clash district. You think we just whoop your bottom and send you out of the clash district if you don't listen to the rules of the right here district, the right here area?
We did not know there was rules. Are these posted somewhere so we might read them?
Can I speak
Would
to
you-
your supervisor?
I know my right.
Would you like to? All right. Is that how you?
No, I'm okay. That was more of a threat. False threat.
Roll
I didn't mean it.
roll a persuasion.
19.
19.
Yeah.
All right. You're lucky on that.
All right.
We're the-
Let's cool down here.
I'm just
We
telling
will-
you, we are not the only two. We're just trying not to stop the party. Like if you continue to bang around and the Lord of right here hears you, there will be more than just me and you here. There will be more than Brisa and Big Boy here.
So
we don't want
should-
no problems. Why don't we all just both go our separate ways? I'll get in trouble. You don't know what would happen to a lion man if your strong stature to play the flute or whatever you're playing, but
It's a trombone.
trombone.
Do you want another pretzel?
As far as I know, we should just go our separate ways.
Okay.
I don't want to fight you because then the master out here will be mad at me for disrupting the party, and then you are trying to disrupt the party. So it would just be best if we all. He just kind of puts his hands out. These are two tieflings,
So we should try a different song.
sir. Just please, as he turns around and walks back.
We'll stop playing for now
Okay.
until he gets
As
back
far
to
as
the
you, know,
castle.
you gave us the signal, you know. Like,
Yeah.
so for us,
We're like,
none of us can read this book.
nope.
We tried to copy. Did we?
Roll a performance or is it sleight of hand? Sleight of hand.
for the forgery.
It's a 9.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's terrible.
No,
it's bad
it's
paper.
pretty good for y'all.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it looks
But I
great.
just want to take the ribbon that was on that other scroll and put it on
Okay.
this one.
Okay.
All right, we got to get this back in there.
What are you doing with his boots?
we're
Keeping
keeping
those
them.
motherfuckers.
Oh, I thought we were trying to copy the notebook.
No,
No, you copied
we're
the-
copying the scroll. We just want him to think he still has the scroll.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what's the scroll written in?
It's a
It's
a
in
spell
common.
scroll.
Okay,
It's in common.
so we know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know it.
Yeah.
It's just a healing word.
Maybe
scroll.
if he's, doesn't investigate it.
Yeah, maybe he'll just see it, put it on his belt,
Exactly.
and walk
Roll like intelligence checks or wisdom
Yeah,
checks.
I guess I'll roll wisdom.
I'm an idiot.
If you don't want to roll it, then don't roll it.
Yeah,
11.
14.
Looks great to
I
me.
rolled bad 11 as well. Fuck.
They're like, yeah, these are some fucking badass fucking boots. Like, we're keeping them. Let's just take this piece of shit scroll back and try to trick them.
Yeah, I mean, if he pulls it out and tries to use it as an action, it doesn't work. That's
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was the idea there. So we want
what
to
do
put
you
it
do?
back. But we're keeping the boots. How much gold's in that coin purse?
Do you want to like get it out and count it?
No, I'll just hold it now. I won't open it. No, I do want to open it, and I just want to see how much is in there because I kind of want to just
roll
lift a few coins,
just a percentile down,
and then put more of it back.
Gotcha.
A percentile.
Just putting extra copper in there.
So that is 30.
So there's about 30. You think there's about 30 in
Okay,
there?
so I want to lift about 10 gold out.
Okay.
Put it in my own pouch.
Put 10
Make it
copper
a
in
little
there.
lighter.
Okay.
And then I'm going to start making my way back. We got to get this back in there. So, before I go, do you think maybe you could go in there? You know, give him a little sucky.
I don't think I can go back in there, mate. It was a bit dicey the first time. I barely got out of my life.
Just a little bit of sock.
Definitely didn't get out with my honor.
What about this? what if
Take one
I
for the team.
disguise self as one of the guards and I bring the stuff back and be like, I caught this little fucking whore trying to lift your shit.
Aye, Arnie, that's a
Yes.
fine plan.
So
Put it in someone else's.
we
I
delivered
could-
in the
I could
pretzels.
do
We
it.
don't want him to think the pretzels are any malfeasance.
I'm a Primus.
That's true.
Primus
If he
guard.
eats them now, he won't eat them again if he thinks they came from somebody stealing from him.
Fuck.
But I did tell him they were from
Okay,
the.
I'm just going to go try to put them back.
Okay.
If I get caught,
I'm
I
gonna
can
watch you from the
yeah.
window.
Okay.
I'll be one of the guards.
All right.
And if I need to come in there and grab you and be like, I'm taking this asshole to jail, then I'll do that.
I can.
I can, you know, I've got a bit of a. I could try to charm him, but
This is some real tomfuckery. That's all I'm
this
gonna
is we're
say.
getting into some shit, and I think we need to go.
Yeah, we're
We're
pushing our luck.
Stand at the window. I've got an idea, but we're ready to run.
All right.
All right, what are y'all doing?
All right, I'm going back to the window. I have journal, our forge scroll,
Okay.
and his coin purse that's 10 coins lighter, heading back towards the window.
Now that your heart's beating a little quicker.
Oh yeah.
How long does Pass Without a Trace last?
An
An
hour.
hour?
Yeah.
You're good still. So you you run over there.
Okay, y'all are at the window. I go around
Yeah.
to that entrance,
Mhm.
not all the way to his door. Tyvo?
Tyvo.
Tyvo, I've got the wine. Why don't you come join me in the bath?
I'm gonna disguise myself as a guard, just in case.
I'm just watching him, waiting for him to turn his back to where I think I can get in there.
Okay. Are you walking through the window? You see him
I'm
get
just
up.
like up to the window.
You,
yeah,
saw, you
like-
finally see him get up and stretch and like grabs the pretzels and kind of shaking his head now, like because it's enthralled, it's worn off now.
Yeah.
So now, okay, he walks out of the room.
All right, so
Yeah, and I'm at
as soon
the
as he
end of the
exits the
hallway.
room, I'm gonna give it like about 4 seconds to make sure he doesn't like turn right back around,
Mm-hmm.
and then go in. I'm gonna go up to his nightstand. I'm gonna put the journal back, the coin purse back, and the scroll back. Try to put it all back right where it was. My guy's like really good at remembering like layouts and
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
So
fine. That's good.
it's just one of my little druid things.
So
but-
you get out.
Well, I'm here. I just want to take a quick scan of the room to see if there's anything that looks important. I just want to take like
One last.
You see his his Primus shrine.
I want
and
to
stuff.
I want to take like a good look at this shrine.
You have two. You have
Push
made
the
of like
luck here,
obsidian.
guys.
It's almost like
I'm doing this
you
for
know
just
in
a few
Major
seconds.
League and like Jobu.
Yeah.
It's like a mini.
Sacrificing
It's
the
like
chicken.
a mini Primus Jobu that's in the middle of another bowl where there's like black rocks and ash in there with a smaller like where he can place stuff in. So there's a burn spot in the middle of it right there.
Okay, so it kind of looks like this kind of ritual thing. Can
And
I
you see like two small like almost jars like behind James that are filled with a darkened one's a dark black liquid and the other one's a clear white liquid on each side. And then you have candles that are kind of like around this shrine. And then you're on top of his black and silver square rug. Like there's a rug the size of this table. There's a rug the size of this table that's like black with white and silver stitchings on it.
All right. So I'm interested in these two. Just this whole setup, I guess. What check do I need to roll? Is it probably going to be a religion check to understand what's going on here?
Well, you've already tried a religion check. You would assume just out of like your clan
I'm interested.
that this is like just a shrine to him, and then they
Like, I
might put
understand,
like
like,
body
rituals.
parts to burn here. Like you might consider like a finger, an eyeball, an ear, a toe, you know, a baby heart, like stuff, the animals for them to actually like.
Okay.
You're putting it on the little dice that he has, and then you're burning it.
Giant booty.
Okay.
And then the dust is coming and been collecting in this thing for years
I just want
around
to take
in
a
the
quick
bowl.
peek at these 2 jars.
Take a nip off of them.
Is there any way I can recognize what it might be? What kind of
You've
check?
seen magic items like this, but you're unsure what it is. Like you're like, it's a clouded. You almost see like
I don't want him to-
it's like a cotton ball, like a mini
His
cotton
shoes
ball
are
Q-tip that's
missing.
swirling around this clear liquid, and then the
A man
black
can
one
misplace
is like
his
smoky.
boots. I just feel like a guy like this is
Okay.
not going to fuck up his shrine. I'm
You
just
start-
going to leave.
No, you start hearing them.
As soon as he starts like walking halfway down the hallway, I'm gonna drop the wine jug. Like, oh no, let me go get something to clean it.
Roll a deception check.
And at that point, I'm just taking off. I realize I'm out of time. I got to put the stuff back.
19.
19.
Yeah, my minimum I can roll on those is 19.
He's like, he kind of huffs and he's like, what is your name? What is
Brilla.
your name? Brilla? Brilla.
Yes.
I
Brilla.
have met my ends. My Dominus will find out what you've done to me in the champion the night before.
I've just tried to please you, my champion.
He like shushes you.
I've been
You will
shamed.
hear. You will hear from the Dominus in the morning.
Sorry, I could not please you. Hopefully, my
Get out of my sight.
my pretzels will make it
don't
up
even
with
mention
you.
the pretzels.
He says it loud. Get out of my sight.
And I'll run.
All right, so I bolted, like, as soon as I heard the wine jug
You
break.
hear him like, get out of my sight.
Yeah, as soon as I heard that wine jug break, I bolted out the door.
Okay.
And I'm going to try. How big is the wall that, like, leads to the river?
The big one.
The other side,
Yeah,
it's probably about 10 foot.
10 foot.
You can see the guild hall, like on this large hill, like it rises to
Okay.
about 20
And
feet of
just
this
from my
hill.
past knowledge, how wide is that river?
What, about 15 feet,
Okay.
20 feet at max, and it's not a heavy flowing river.
Okay. So I just want to try to climb that wall and
Okay, what is everybody else doing?
jump over it.
What are y'all two doing?
I'll
Y'all
follow
following
him.
his lead? Did you know that he was going that way?
No, but I would have.
We're going back to that same meeting spot.
Okay.
Running around the corner.
Okay, so y'all are gonna meet
And
first.
watch
Okay.
them.
All right. Now to y'all two.
What about the boys?
You just kind of sit there,
They know
and
the
you see the guards continue to
Stop the
stand,
music. We got to get out there.
looking at y'all. A couple minutes pass, and it's just y'all two.
I think we're gonna start playing our way out of here. What do you think?
Yeah, start kind of meandering out there. Not making it very
It's
obvious,
all
but
tied up to my belts and just.
Nothing is.
Hold
There has
on.
not been a change in the party scene here. There hasn't been any. Like roll 2 perception checks.
19.
And so, what's your perception?
10.
Rolled a 20 and a 4.
Well, no, just like what was your first roll?
Oh, 20.
20. So a 20.
19 plus 1.
Okay, so 20 was the mark that you had to hit. You kind of faintly hear a louder voice of like, "Get out of my," and that's all you kind of like.
Cool.
So you kind of hear like a "Get out of my," and you kind of see the guards kind of turn, like their heads kind of look back that way, and they look at y'all, and they start slowly like circling back.
We'll start. Yeah, that's when we'll start
we're
playing.
gonna,
again.
we're gonna bolt.
Not
yeah.
quickly, but they're kind of like, okay, they're not used to someone screaming like that, so they're gonna go check it out.
Yeah, we're gonna start like
Meandering out there, like.
So y'all kind of just like
we're gonna start playing our way out of the we're leaving
like
this.
keeping
like
a beat
playing
going.
band and shit?
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
you're walking off.
Keeping a beat
Y'all
going.
just walk out the clash district. Okay.
Yeah.
Roll athletics or acrobatics.
I'm actually like.
y'all three.
I'm gonna hold this stuff before I like the boots. I guess the boots is
Or
what
what
we
do you
kept.
think? Is that-
So I'm gonna hold the boots. I'm gonna try to like.
You might have like a bag or something. You can
Yeah, put
probably.
'em
You have
on
like a
my
little
bag.
satchel that you probably keep
Tie
with
around
your
your
stuff.
neck.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually going to wild shape into a cat. And
Have them around your neck.
and
Or does even the boots?
well,
do
it
that?
all forms
Okay,
in
cool.
to me. So
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna put them in my pouch.
Yeah, it does.
Turn into a cat,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna like the cat has a climb speed.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
yeah,
climb the
yeah.
wall, and then once I get to the top, I'm gonna drop the wild shape and then jump into the river.
help them up if
Yeah,
they
yeah,
have
yeah.
any
I
trouble.
like-
Okay, y'all don't got to roll that. That's fine. I
Yeah.
think that's with the way the druid is. I think that's good enough for y'all to. You can jump. You're a freaking satyr.
Yeah, I
you're a
rolled a
ranger.
22 on
Yeah.
acrobatics, and then
Yeah.
I get to add 4
Acrobatics,
foot
I
to
did,
my
15.
distance of jump.
Jesus.
Yeah. So you kind of like get to 3/4 and you start slowing down, and then he just kind of reaches and guides you back to that top.
Yeah.
Y'all land in this like cold,
Just give it one
muddy,
step on the
like
wall and up and above.
it's like up to maybe your thighs. It's to you like it's might be like up to like your chest, but to them it's like knees, thighs, kind of to you. It's
not
like
even that
weight,
deep,
you know, like so y'all kind of trudge through here.
Pretty
and
bottom heavy, so I don't float very well.
That fat ass.
Where do y'all go from there? Do y'all like just go to like towards that bridge?
Yeah,
in
towards
that
the
little
bridge
like
and hop
area
out.
right there.
Yeah, and once we do that, once we get out again, I just want to. Yeah, I guess we'll
Just in case anybody's around when we're coming up out of the river, I'm gonna be like, God damn it! I told you that coin purse wasn't down there. You must have
Hey,
left
you
it at
turn
home.
around, you hear them. As you
Sorry, I
turn that
just dropped it
corner.
already.
Yeah, that's
I
why
thought I
we
could
were
find
playing
it.
so they would know where we
Yeah.
are.
Just in
So
case
I've
if
dropped
anybody's
it as
watching
myself
us
now,
coming
but I
out
got
of the
my cloak
water.
on.
Yeah.
Okay. So now y'all are like you see them kind of shiver. It's only like 70 degrees or whatever, but it is a little
Chilly
chilly.
night.
Like the breeze kind of hits you, and y'all have been kind of like dampened by the mud and the like. Because what flows through this river is also like what's flowing almost through the sewers as well. But this is the beginning of it, though. Luckily,
Yeah.
y'all are at the river coming just into the city, so y'all don't smell that bad. So y'all are kind of together in this street, and it's pretty late. There's no one like you can still hear the kind of like the brawlers boxes in still kind of playing music and getting a little rowdy as you walk by there. No one's really looking at y'all. Do y'all want to start trying to stealth, or do you want to just go like your normal selves?
Just give 'em a
Yeah.
nice meandering
Yeah.
pace.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta just go through. You hear the sights and sounds of multiple different cultures of inns and territories, and you see like the shadowing of the closing up of the western side of the district that has all the forges and the carpenters and all that's quieted down, and the flames of the Primus nights. And you can slowly walk your way past the faded lanes, past the Luxon as it's bustling at this moment. And you think to yourselves, did we do something good, or did we do something bad?
We gave him a rough night, that's for sure.
As you continue to walk, and it's almost quiet and eerie between you five. This is the first time y'all have done something so dangerous, so illegal, that you've maybe dipped your toe into something that
I
might not
almost
be
got
able to
something
get
else
out of
dipped.
it. So,
Somebody did.
Should have just sucked his cock.
as you
Yeah.
walk into
Would have had that necklace. That
You
pearl
walk-
necklace.
into the Summer Court, there's still the lefty righty goblins having a good time, drunk, almost snoring, slobbering, as there's one man sitting in a corner, reddish duster, head down, and can't really see his face. Are solid wet, knowing that the fight is tomorrow. But there is a large, broad-shouldered man with a mallet standing at his foot, and that's where we'll end our session.
God damn it.
That's hard.
As this man looks like he's sitting in a child chair, because he's a
God.
large man, that you would assume is wearing the same thing Ziggy wore.
Yeah, he's.
From you would assume.
As soon as I heard about that hammer, I was like, God.
This is
damn.
just one
As soon as
guy.
I heard the red coat, I was like, oh, it's fucking.
The inn is what
Oxheart.
Woodrow's behind. Woodrow's behind the inn, still working. There are still patrons in the Summer Court. Tara Marlar is still kind of taking care of the few customers you have, as there is nothing crazy going on. But you did see him. As Brute goes to you and, hey boss, and that's where we'll end the session. And thank you for joining us. Thank you, and have a happy New Year. And Boomer,
Like and subscribe. Twitch, the Iron Lich. You know you're watching. Go to our YouTube page at Iron Lich Gaming on YouTube. We've got a bunch of content on there. Drew's been getting them up about Tuesday, Wednesday-ish. Check out our new Twitter page. What is it, the Iron Lich?
Iron Lich Gaming.
Iron Lich
Oh,
Gaming
yeah,
at
did you,
Twitter.
post that on
We
there?
probably put some boobs on there at some point. And
I've got a surprise for my party here, but it probably won't come until the January 10th. I did have some extras to give away to people that might be interested. If you are following us, please let us know that you are a follower, and maybe we'll, if you're willing to receive a gift from us, we can mail it to you or something. It's something that's not too expensive.
Merry
It's
Christmas.
an appreciative offer to everyone that's actually looking at us and paying attention to us. And if there's any way you could help us out, even by posting our stuff anywhere, that'd much appreciated. And Happy New Year, and
Let's go.
thanks for playing my game. We'll see y'all next week. Thanks.
Go Cowboys.
Later.